home. We're part of your community. Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Good evening from Wolverine Field. I'm Cody Beers, joined by Baylor Beers, and tonight it's the game that everybody's had circled on their calendars since late last fall. Yeah, since Cody came in here. And did they play last year?
Yeah, they played in Cody.
Wow. Okay, I just had one of those senior moments. But anyway, they did play in Cody last year. They did not play in the playoffs. They did not play in the playoffs.
Correct,
all right,
yes.
That's where I was going with this. But anyway, it's Wolverine football tonight taking on the Cody Broncs, who've won 4 state championships under Coach Matt McFadden in 2014, 2017, 2020, and 2021. McFadden, in his 12 years coaching the Cody Broncs, has went 95-31 with this program. And you'll hear from Coach Mark Linhardt of Riverton here in a bit, but one of the things that has been so good about Mac McFadden coach teams is that he finds a way to get about 100 Cody kids to come play football every year. And that is the goal right here at Riverton High School, Baylor. And this team had a big win last week against Powell, 52-14 victory here at Wolverine Field. We'll see if it carries over tonight. The Wolverines looking to cut down on turnovers, cut down on penalties, and to just play all-around good football tonight. They're going to have it against a team like Cody who plays tempo on offense.
Well, Cody is the embodiment of what Riverton would like to become. You know, they have such a great program. They have, like you said, over 100 kids out for football. I mean, that's exactly what Coach Linhardt came in here to try to build, and he's well on his way. We have a lot of community, initiative here taken with the football team. We have a good football team out. We've seen some success with the middle school also. I mean, it's just things are trending upward for this Riverton team. But, coming into this game, Cody, obviously, they're the big dog in 3A. I mean, them and Star Valley, they're just at a different tier. We were talking on our podcast this morning, if anybody tuned in, but there's just these tiers in high school football in Wyoming, and Cody is that perennial tier. They're always a chance for a state championship, and so to have them come in here tonight and potentially pull out an upset, I would call it an upset. I think it's going to be a very competitive game, but an upset against Cody, I mean, that would just really cement where Riverton is. And to your point on the keys, I mean, I think it's possession for Riverton. They got to keep this Cody offense off the field, and when Cody scores, Riverton's going to have to keep up and, kind of knock Cody back a bit.
Now, this Cody team last year led the state in rushing at 7.2 yards per attempt. They rushed the ball 250 times. That was number 1 in the state for 2,446 yards, 43 touchdowns. They had 35 rushing attempts per game. This team is a rush-first team that plays tempo football. That's something, when you say tempo, you start thinking about Texas Tech, spread it out, throw the ball all over the field. But no, Cody likes to run the ball first and pass second. They were third in the state last year in Class 3A, passing the football, 202 yards a game. They had an all-state quarterback who's now playing college football, 2,218 yards passing. They completed 63% of their passes last year, threw for 20 touchdown passes and just 3 interceptions. They've got a brand new quarterback this year in Cash McFadden. He throws from the left side, and so that'll be an interesting thing for Riverton to get used to in this game. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites. This is Cody Bears and Baylor Bears from Wolverine Field. Hey, let's win tonight, because we're getting ready to go on the road. 3 straight weeks coming up with Evanston, Green River, and Douglas. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
This broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites, and we'll take a look at the Wild Preps report from around Wyoming, and we appreciate David Settle from Wild Preps for keeping up with scores from around Wyoming. Yesterday in Class 2A, it was Kemmer 22, Moorcroft 16. In Class 1A 9-man football, it was number 1 Pine Bluffs 50, Shoshone 14. The Hornets ran for 288 yards in that game. Karsten Freeberg with 4 rushes for 135 yards and 3 touchdowns. Final score, number 2 Saratoga 52, Wyoming Indians 0. Non-varsity opponent, it was the Natrona County JV 8, 2A Upton Sundance 0. And Mark, my good friend from Newcastle, called that game. Mark Stenson, Smokey, called that game, and so we had a little visit about it, and he said Natrona County just ran the football up the middle the entire game. Tonight in Class 4A, it's Thunder Basin and number 1 Sheridan. That's a 6 o'clock kickoff. Cheyenne South at number 2 Cheyenne East, another 6 o'clock kickoff. Number 5 Central at Campbell County. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff. Kelly Walsh at Laramie at 6 p.m. Rock Springs at number 3 Natrona County at 7 o'clock. In Class 3A, it's number 2 Cody and number 3 Riverton right here at Wolverine Field. Green River at Lander at 6 o'clock. That's a game that Lander feels pretty good about entering this season. Number 5 Jackson at number 4 Douglas. That one kicks off at 7 o'clock. And it's interesting, the only school that has 7 o'clock kickoffs this year is the Douglas Bearcats. So when we're there in a couple weeks, that'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff too. Class 2A score today, Burns 28, Lyman 0. Number 3 Lovell at number 1 Bighorn. That kicks off at 6 o'clock. Thermopolis at Tongue River at 6 p.m. That one will be on 101.7 KW or KDNO, excuse me. I'm a little punch drunk, I guess. Class 1A 9-man, final score today, number 3 Big Piney 39, Southeast 19. The Punchers led 33-0 at half. Lingo Fort Laramie is at Wind River at 6 p.m. tonight. That one will be on KWYW. It's the game of the week with Kevin Shields at 6 p.m. from Pavilion. Right at number 5 Grable, that'll be a 6 p.m. kickoff. Rocky Mountain at Lusk at 6 p.m. Class 1A 6-man, it'll be number 4 Farson Eden. They beat KC today 60-19 in 6-man football. Final score, number 1 Little Snake River 53, Burlington 8. Encampment and Riverside kicked off at 5 p.m. Interclass play, 3A Buffalo at 2A Newcastle. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff. Number 2A Worland at number 3A Powell. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff. 3A Rollins at number 2A Pinedale at 7 p.m. 3A Torrington at 2A Wheatland. Another rival game tonight at 7 p.m. Out-of-state opponents, Cokeville hosts West Jefferson, Idaho. 2A Glenrock at Holyoke, Colorado. Number 1 Star Valley in Class 3A at Preston, Idaho. That's a 7 p.m. kickoff tonight. 3A Evanston at Vista Ridge in Colorado Springs, Colorado tonight at 7 p.m. Number 2 Mountain View at Rich, Utah at 7 p.m. 1A 6-man, number 5 Matitzi at Hafford, Saskatchewan, Canada tonight at 7 p.m. That's been a long-time series, but it's always cool when a Wyoming team takes their passports and goes to Canada. Tomorrow it's Midwest at Casper Christian at 1 p.m. at Natrona County High School. 10 Sleep visits Du Bois at 2 p.m. and Hanelk Mountain and Hewlett 3 p.m. tomorrow at Midwest. That is your Wild Preps report. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more of the pregame show. It's Cody Bronx at the Riverton Wolverines tonight at Wolverine Field on KTAK.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Welcome back. We've got 3 broadcasts tonight on the network. It'll be the Fremont County Game of the Week from Pavilion. Kevin Shields will be on that call. It's the Wind River game from Pavilion tonight. And Lander will get underway as Ernie Over rejoins the Wow Today media crew, and he will team up with Andrew Garcia, a young high school student who wants to do play-by-play, and we're always welcome to bring a new member into the fraternity. And of course, we're here tonight at Wolverine Field. This has got to be a game that is going to be watched all around the state tonight, Baylor.
You'd think it's got to be the game of the week for just about everybody. I mean, obviously Riverton, a lot of hype with Riverton. Cody's well known. I mean, it's kind of the chance, like I said earlier, for Riverton to really show what they're going to be this year, how they've improved since last year. And not only that, it should be a good football game. I mean, both offenses are pretty explosive. We saw that last week with the Riverton at the in the PAL game, and then obviously Cody's always been explosive. It seems like they can score from anywhere on the field. So it should be a high-scoring game and also a very competitive game, I think, tonight.
Well, last week's game, a little bit of a recap here. Riverton would score on their first 7 possessions of the ball game in the first half and take a 45-7 lead in at the half. It was a running clock with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and Riverton was able to play just darn near the entire roster in that fourth quarter against Powell. But I don't know if you really want to gauge what happened last week as anything more than just a better overall team beating another team, because it's a long season. These are preseason schedules. You do know that the Cody Broncs are coming in here with one thing on their mind. It's to get out of here with a win. And the Riverton Wolverines feel like they're an older team and they've got a shot to make history tonight and end a long drought against the Cody Broncs.
Well, we saw, Powell came in. They were kind of where we were at last year. They had graduated like 15 seniors. They were all pretty young. I think they only had 1 senior on the starting roster. And so it makes sense that Riverton handled business last week. Cody's kind of, in my opinion, in the same boat. Obviously, they have a ton of seniors still, but they graduated, 30 seniors last year or something crazy like that. And so the seniors that are going to be playing, I mean, they were the backups last year, and they aren't going to have the most experience either. And so, I mean, obviously they've been in the program now for 4 years, so they're going to have that to their advantage. But, coming into a new season, it's always a question mark, and I mean, that's kind of why the preseason poll, it's just kind of a guess, honestly. But, yeah, obviously we're hoping for a really good game tonight and obviously a Riverton win.
Cody and Riverton captains are getting ready to head toward the center of this field for the coin flip. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites. It's Riverton and Cody. Hey, the heavyweights in Class 3A meeting tonight right here at Wolverine Field.
All the Lander Valley Tiger teams, good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Cody just won the flip, and they will receive. Riverton will go on defense when we get started here. We had a chance to sit down and talk to Mark Linhardt. He actually was standing on the Cody sidelines when I ran him down, but Coach feels good about this game. He feels like they're improving. They're getting better by the week, and things should go well in his opinion. They're going to do what they have to do to win the game. That's one of the things I asked him is, what do you do in week 2? Do you share as many plays as possible so that everybody in the state can see him? And he said, you try to win the game. So that's what Riverton's all about tonight. So here's Coach Mark Linhardt with our pregame interview. Cody Beers here with Coach Mark Linhardt, and it's Cody Bronc Week, and what does that mean to you when you get a chance to face the upper echelon of 3A?
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited that we get an opportunity to play a really good opponent and really well-coached team with Coach McFadden. And, you know, until we beat these guys, we're still striving to be what they are. And whether we win this game tonight or lose this game tonight, I don't think that's really indicative of where either team will be at the end of the year because it's still early. And in high school, football is the sport where you probably see the most growth because you can't spend as much time with the kids in the summer as you maybe do in college or in the pros. So I'm excited for the opportunity, and you know, going against somebody really good tonight, we know if we make mistakes, our flaws will be exposed, and we can continue to work on them. But you know, I feel like that, you know, for the first time in 3 years, I think our guys are coming into the game with the mindset that they got a puncher's chance. And you know, this is still a great Cody team with a great Cody program, but you know, we're older, and I think our guys have been looking forward to this matchup for a while.
Well, they meet each other in all sports, but there's something mystique about this football program and what they've been able to do for 4 state championships for McFadden since he's been here.
Yeah, no, Matt's a terrific coach, and what I respect the most about Matt isn't even necessarily the championships. It's the fact that he gets about 100 kids to come out for football, and you know, not every kid's getting to play, and so they're obviously emphasizing things that are not football and how they can be better people for being a part of the program. So I think they've done a great job.
Were you guys off week 1? I mean, you probably looked at the film, probably thought, you know, we played well here, we had too many penalties there. Discipline-wise, where do you think you guys are at?
I hope we got a little bit better with that this week, but it didn't feel like it because, you know, it's a lot of those plays we'd run in the first game we'd been working on all summer. You know, when we had played camp and whatnot. So we had some new install here. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see where we're at and see how we handle the change from week 0 to week 1.
How much do you show a team like Cody in week 2 for you guys? Do you roll it all out there? Or?
Yeah, you try and win the game. I mean, I think there's too many people are like, well, we may play him again, and we may, but I don't think you can focus on that. I think you got to focus on, you know, trying to win the game tonight, and if we play him again, we'll adjust. But I think they feel the same way.
How'd you come out health-wise on week 1?
Good. We have everybody playing now. We battle a lot of sickness this week, so we're going to be running. Guys are just going to have to be tough up front, and I do worry with Cody's tempo that if we can hang in there, you know, with dudes who've been sick, if we can continue to stay, you know, I guess the best way to put it is stay 100% through the entire game, you know, but we're going to have to rotate, and guys are just going to have to be tough.
What's the key in slowing that tempo offensively?
Well, I think you got to win on first down. I told our guys, if you don't want to deal with the tempo, find a way to get them off the field 3 and out, you know what I mean? But I think more than anything, you've got to just keep playing and defend every blade of grass, because they're high school kids too, and they'll make mistakes. So hopefully we can find a way to, you know, make them march it, not give up explosives. But I think they're going to come out and try and run the football on us. I think that they bring back 2 or 3 all-state linemen, or at least a couple all-state and one all-conference, and they'll be ready to go. That's for sure.
Well, they were definitely trying to run it in the freshman game today, so you got to think. You look at that and you think you're probably going to see a steady dose of that today.
I think people see Cody and see tempo and just assume since they're running tempo that they're a pass first team. They're not. They've been a run first team through all these championships. So got to stop the run first and then see where you go from there.
You guys saw a very balanced attack offensively. That's always a goal of a Mark Linhardt coach team, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. We want to try and keep the defense on their heels, but we'll do whatever we think will get the job done. If it means throw it 40 times, we'll throw it 40 times. If it's run it 40 times, we'll run it 40 times. So, but yeah, ideally we want to stay as balanced as possible.
All right, Coach. Good luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it.
Welcome back. That's Coach Mark Linhardt on the pregame, and Mark Linhardt, who comes into tonight's game, he was 46-31 as a coach at Torrington High School. He went 19-13 when he was in Rock Springs. He's 13-9 here, just entering his 3rd season with Riverton. That's an overall record of 81-60. He's taken 2 different Torrington teams to a state championship game. He took Rock Springs to a state championship game. Finished second all 3 times. On the other side, Cody, coached by Matt McFadden, who's also the new activities director at Cody High School following the retirement of Riverton High School graduate Tony Holt, and we appreciate everything Tony has done for us through the years. Matt McFadden moves into the AD spot, and in 12 years, he has coached Cody to a 95-31 record. Cody Bronx assisted tonight by Sean Allred, Reese Andre, another Riverton High School graduate, Brett Ingdahl, Chris Lavera. Actually, Reese Andre's dad was a Riverton High School graduate. My apologies. Chris Lavera, Jeff Martin, Tynan Murphy, Noah Rivera, Randy Smith, Scott Schnell, Jim Talich, Mike Thompson, Sean Trotter, and Chris Williams. They've got a starting 11 for coaching staff, Baylor. On the other side, Riverton's coaches, defensive coordinator and DBs is Henry Lynn, quarterback coach Court McGuffey, wide receiver coach is Josh Brown, the former SMU wide receiver, offense defensive line Derek Watson, special teams coordinator and running backs coach Nick Fenton, offensive defensive line and freshman head coach Travis McIntosh, linebackers and running backs Talon Yates, offensive defensive lines Lucas Johnston, outside safeties Tommy Vincent, assistant wide receiver coach is Bo Sheets, strength and conditioning coach is Ross Anderson, the athletic trainer for the Riverton Wolverines is Paige Phelan, and managers include Riley Gordon, Aspen Gordon, and Taylor Anderson. This is Wolverine football. We'll be back with the starting lineups after a break. This pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites from Wolverine Field, Cody, and Riverton, just around the bend.
Is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Welcome back on the pregame show as the Wolverines get ready to run through the banner. Choose to keep going, and remember, you always matter. Here's Baylor Bears with the starting lineups for the Riverton defense.
Yeah, and those starting lineups brought to you by Sutherland's. Don't know where there they are. First for the Cody Bronx on offense. Let's see. One tackle, he's the left tackle, Josh Sowers. Guard, Cinch Dalton. Center, Onker Stewart. The right guard, Jesse Natch. And the right tackle, Sawyer Engdahl. One receiver, Trent Bauer. Another receiver, Logan Rickard. Another wide receiver, Nathaniel Pryor. At running back, you have Cannon Grant and Marco Skorick. And then at QB, Cash McFadden. And then for your Riverton Wolverines on defense, one defensive end, a senior, 6'2", 180 pounds, Paxton Yates. At left defensive tackle, he's a senior, 5'10", 210 pounds. Daniel Clausen at right defensive tackle, he's a senior, 6 foot, 240 pounds. Caden Liebrecht, and then at right defensive end, 6'3", 190-pound junior, Dane Cox. At strong safety, he's a senior, 5'11", 165 pounds, Caden Arnold. At one linebacker, a senior, 5'6", 185 pounds, Aiden Sanchez. At the weak side linebacker, he's a 6'2", 180-pound junior, Cameron Vincent. And then the weak side safety, he's a sophomore, 5'11", 185 pounds, Braden Martin. At one cornerback, he's 5'11", 150 pounds, and a senior, Clay Sheets. And then the free safety, he's a junior, 6 foot, 160 pounds, Peyton Larson. And finally, at the last cornerback, he's a senior, 5'10", 165 pounds, Eric Smith.
All right, Baylor, thanks for the starting lineups. For the Cody Bronx, back deep to receive the kickoff will be a 5'7", 145-pound junior, Logan Richard. And Griffin Mortensen, a 5'8", 135-pound sophomore. And to kick it off tonight, probably the best kicker, arguably in all of Wyoming, Hunter Saltzgaver will tee it up. And I'm guessing that that's a weapon that we'll use throughout this night, whether it's kicking extra points, field goals, or kickoffs. It'll be Hunter Saltzgaber. He'll approach the tee, and we're underway. From Wolverine Field, catching it deep is going to be Damian Sander. He'll go around the right end and be driven out of bounds. And that tackle by number 7, Caden Arnold. So it'll be Cody football, 1st and 10 at their own 20 as we get underway. It's the number 2 Cody Broncs and number 3 Riverton Wolverines, and they will try to run a tempo defense behind their quarterback, Cash McFadden.
Biggest thing with Cody is you got to limit the big play. They kind of torched Riverton last year. Lots of long touchdown runs and passes. Just got to play really disciplined defense for the Wolverines.
3 receivers in the set for the Cody Broncs. McFadden will hand off straight up the middle, and the fullback is gone. And he's going to go all the way on the first play from scrimmage. That's Cannon Grant. 80 yards for a Cody Bronc touchdown. There was literally nobody there. And that's called tempo. 1 play, 80 yards.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Got to limit the big play. It's not how you want to start, obviously, the game if you're Riverton, but got to bounce back here. A big thing for Riverton, you got to respond when Cody scores because they can get out ahead by a lot really quick.
Point after kick is going to come from Dean Werbelow, a 5'11", 220-pound junior for the Cody Broncs. They'll tee it up, and the kick's going to be blocked. That'll be Caden Liebrecht on the block. Also in there for the Riverton Wolverines was Gage Treber. So that'll give Riverton something to work on. 6-0 Cody, and the PAT is blocked. We'll take a quick break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Welcome back. It'll be kicking off for the Cody Broncs. Left-handed kicker, number 35, Gunnar Peterson. And Smith will take it. He's out over the 20. He's out near the 30. Well, he'll be tackled and ran down. And the tackle by Lane Stevenson of the Cody Broncs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Riverton Wolverines. So good field position.
Yeah, good run back by Eric Smith. He kind of wasn't sure if he wanted to field that ball or not. And luckily he did, because you have to if it's in the field of play on a kickoff. But really good moves, and he got out to the 30 even though he fielded that ball in the 5.
Smith has shown an excellent ability to find a hole and go through it. And now the senior quarterback, Blake Gantenbein, comes out. Hunter Saltzgaber behind him, two receivers right for the Wolverines. It'll be a handoff right to Saltzgaber. He's going to get over the 40 and head toward the 50, inside the 50, and he'll go out. And he's going to get a late hit. And it'll be another 15 as delivering that late hit. Cannon Grant, who just had the long touchdown run, he says, I didn't do anything, but he was 6 yards out of bounds. So that'll go all the way from the 30 to the 40. That'll be a 30-yard run for Hunter Saltzgaber. And then a personal foul will take the ball another 15 yards downfield. This could be a track meet, as that's the first penalty for 15 yards on the Cody Broncs. And it'll be 1st down for Riverton all the way down at the 25-yard line. That's called flipping a field on 1st down.
Yeah, that's the thing Riverton has this year. They have those kind of weapons that can bounce back with big plays. Great blocking by the wide receivers on that play as well.
Dane Cox, the H-back. Gantenbein under center, 2 receivers left for Riverton. Another pitch left to Saltzgaver. He'll cut back and gain about 2 yards on the play. There was nowhere to go that time as the Cody Grunts, led by Joshua Sowers and Dalton, stopped that run. So 2nd and 8 for the Wolverines. Riverton out in their cardinal red uniforms, white numbers, white helmets. And Cody out in their all white uniforms, blue numbers, blue helmets with that gold bronc on each side of their helmet. Gantenbein comes under center, 10:52 to play in the first. 2nd and 8, he'll drop to pass. He'll throw over the middle, complete to Cox. Big hit on the play by Nathaniel Pryor, but Cox holds on. Knocked the air out of him. It'll be a Riverton Wolverine Wind River Realty first down.
That was a great catch by Dane Cox. Way to hold on to that ball because the Cody defender absolutely delivered a shot.
Cox reaching for a breath. He's going to have to make his way off the field. There is nothing more helpless than searching for air and when you can't get it in your lungs. And that's exactly what happened there to Dane Cox, who made a great little catch and held on over the middle. First and goal.
That catch, a Wind River Realty first down.
Gantenbein in the gun. It'll be an option to Saltzgaver. He makes one man miss. He'll go inside the 4. And a big hit applied on the play by Nathaniel Pryor of the Cody Bronx, but they've got the ball halfway to the end zone on one play. 2nd down and goal from about the 3.5-yard line for the Wolverines.
Can already see the Wolverines trying to get on the outside, the exterior portions of the field. Cody likes to stack the box. I mean, it makes sense with Hunter Saltzgaver as a running back, but they typically are lining up with 8 guys in the box, so Riverton trying to get to the outside.
Braden Martin now the H-back. Gantenbein in the gun, 3 receivers left for the Wolverines. He'll run right and be cut down short of the goal line. And again, Nathaniel Pryor, the 6-foot, 170-pound senior, hits Gantenbein low. And he'll be tackled just inside the 2, where it'll be 3rd and goal at the 2. So you got to wonder what the play is here. Pretty conservative on goal-to-go situations so far for Riverton.
Well, you think this has to be 4-down territory with how explosive this Cody offense is.
No doubt about it. Cox back in the game. He'll line up at the right tight end. Martin in motion. Saltzgaver's going to get the handoff. He'll cut inside to the goal line. Touchdown, Riverton! That'll be officially a 2-yard touchdown and a 70-yard drive for the Wolverines. We're tied at 6. And Saltzgaver will come on for the PAT with 8:42 to play in the first. We're tied up at 6.
Shout out to the Trench Dogs there. Caden Liebrecht at left tackle. Danny Clausen at left guard. Absolutely opened a hole in that defensive line. Big enough I could probably drive my F-250 through.
The kick is up. It's good.
No, we actually had a timeout.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking. I just assumed they did. So timeout on the play. We'll take a quick break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Welcome back as the Wolverines, I don't know, are they going to go for 2 here? Looks like they're down scribbling the play on the basketball play.
Well, it does look like a football field. Just a
well,
whiteboard.
They've got a whiteboard down there. Yeah, it is a football field. You're right. Linhardt scribbled it out. It looks like Riverton is going to go for 2 here. So that's why they called timeout. Gantenbein going to come out in the gun. Martin wide left. Wolverines going to run right. and throws short. It'll be incomplete. So that try for 2 goes incomplete. Intended receiver was Gage Treber. And it's 6-6. So they've delivered the first shots each way. And it's Riverton 6, Cody 6. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back as Hunter Saltzgaver gets ready to kick it away. That drive counteracted the one-play 80-yard drive by Cody. This one a 70-yarder by the Wolverines as Saltzgaver gets ready to boot it from his own 40. Kick on the way, and it's going to be a line drive kick. And the same running back's going to run it back, Damian Sander. He'll head toward the edge, and he'll be ran out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Good coverage on the play by number 74, Nick Hendricks, for the Wolverines.
It's one thing you'll notice this year with the Wolverines, they're doing a lot better job on special teams of finishing their assignments. I mean, we had Wolverines all around that guy. He was trying to skirt around the edge, but the Wolverines were there ready for him.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cody Broncs at their own 23. And again, Chance McFadden brings out the Broncs. Broncs have run one play. Cannon Grant, the senior, 6'1", 190 pounds, with an 80-yard touchdown run. He lines up at tailback for the Cody Broncs. Cody with 2 receivers right. Now they put 5 receivers in the action. 4 right. They don't have them all covered. It's going to be a pass right side, and a great play by Caden Arnold. Arnold goes through 2 guys. Did they not throw it backwards? Was it not a lateral? They'll say incomplete pass. So great job by Caden Arnold on that hit. The senior smelled it out and went for it. McFadden, he's going to take off up the middle. It's hat on a hat, and McFadden's off to the races. He's going to run away from the Riverton offense. And just like that, it's going to be a 77-yard run for the Cody Broncs. Nobody was there. So 3 plays now for Cody and 2 touchdowns.
You got to wonder, Riverton only has 2 linebackers. You know, Cody has 8 guys in the box between the tackles. Cody only with 6. They're taking full advantage of the middle of the field.
There's McFadden. They'll go for 2. He's got lots of time to throw it, and he'll hit it over the end zone, and it's complete to Trent Bauer. So 2-point pass is good. Cash McFadden runs 77 yards for the touchdown. And McFadden with the 2-point conversion. It's now 14-6 with 8:17 to play in the first. We'll be back.
A people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
Welcome back. Cody drive, 2 plays, and 77 yards. Cash McFadden, the quarterback, 77-yard run. And then McFadden hits Trent Bauer for the 2-point conversion. It's 14-6 with 8:17 to play in the first. This game has just started, and we've already had 3 touchdowns. Gunnar Peterson will kick off for the Bronx, and he'll boot it down the middle. Eric Smith will take it at his own 2-yard line. He'll cut outside, and he stops, and that's what you do not do as a kick returner. He'll be tackled right at the 20-yard line, where it'll be Riverton 1st and 10.
Smith with a 17-yard return to the 20.
So 17-yard return for Eric Smith.
Tackle by Bauer. The 1st and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Not what we expected. I expected some grinded out drives, but Riverton's drive, 5 plays, 70 yards. And actually it was 6 plays, 70 yards. Wolverines will come out now with 5 receivers in the set, and they'll spread out the Bronx defense. 4-man front for the Bronx, and a hard count draws the Cody Bronx off sides. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and a 1st and 5 situation for the Wolverines. That will absolutely drive you crazy as a coach when you think you've got things controlled a little bit. So 1st and 5 for the Riverton Wolverines. 5 receivers set. Now they'll look back toward coach and they'll call a new play. Gantenbein will drop. He'll throw it left side. Pulled in. What a catch on the play by Peyton Larson. Went up with one hand. Took it down. And that's a gain of 6 on the play and a Wolverine. And Wind River Realty, 1st down. Wow, what a catch.
Yeah, it was a great catch. Honestly, a pretty good pass by Gantenbein. I mean, only Larson was going to be able to get that ball.
So 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left, including Hunter Saltzgaver over there by the Cody sidelines, as Gantenbein all by himself again in the backfield. He'll drop to pass. Now he'll take off running. He'll break a tackle and work his way out over to the 35 to the 36, where it'll be a gain of 5. And 2nd down and 5 for the Wolverines. 14-6 ball game. Yeah, this game just started. 7:30 to play in the first quarter, and we've already had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, only 3 plays for the Cody Bronx, and now this is play number 8 for Riverton. Maybe play number 9.
Play number 9 coming up. Gantenbein now a Saltzgaver in the backfield. 2 receivers set. In motion is Dane Cox. Gantenbein will roll right, and now throw it back left to Saltzgaver. It's a screen. Hunter gets the corner, and he's going to be tripped up on the play. Maybe a touchdown-saving tackle by Griffin McCartan. But Hunter Saltzgaver out to the 48. Literally a shoestring grab by McCartan ends what could have been another score by the Wolverines. We saw that play last week, and it got batted down by Powell, but this week it worked as designed. And another Wind River Realty 1st down. Gantenbein will come under center. Saltzgaver stands behind him at the Riverton 40. 1st and 10 at the 48. Gantenbein will drop. It's going to be a draw to Saltzgaver, and he will go nowhere. The middle of this Cody defense. Tackle by Werbelow, the kicker, Dean Werbelow. And he did a great job bottling up the inside of the Riverton offense. So 2nd and 11, that's the first losing yard play for the Riverton Wolverines in this one. 2nd and 11 as Gantenbein comes under center. He'll drop to pass and look to throw it long. Wide open, Larson over the middle. He's going to be at the 10. the 5 where he's wrestled down, but it's going to be another first down on a gain of nearly 50 yards.
47 yards.
47-yard pass play for the Wolverines on a perfectly thrown ball. That time by Blake Gantenbein.
That's the thing that's different about the Wolverines this year. They can answer. That was a great pass by Gantenbein. Hit him in stride and able to get the long catch.
Larson got behind the defense. It'll be first and goal at the Cody 6. 6:24 to play, first quarter. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand it off left side, and it's going to be a fumble recovered by Cody. They missed the handoff to Braden Martin. And recovering that ball.
Grant. The Bronx recovering with the fumble. The first down
Is going to be Grant. The recovery. And now it'll be first and 10 for Cody on their own 13. And that's one thing you do not want to have happen is turnovers.
Especially how potent this Cody offense has been so far. You can't let them get 2 possessions ahead of you because you might not be able to keep up.
So that fumble was 6:16 to play in the first quarter. Just a botched handoff between Gantenbein and Braden Martin. So McFadden in the gun. 3 receivers set, handoff up the middle. And that time the Wolverine defense was all over Cannon Grant. Grant, no gain. It'll be second and 10 at the Cody 13. The Cody Bronx in the tempo, immediately up, getting ready to run another play. McFadden fakes. He's going to throw it long down the left side and open deep all the way inside the 50 is Porter Rao, 6 foot, 170-pound senior.
complete the route.
That pass will go for
50 yards.
50-yard pass from McFadden to Rao. There's another handoff up the middle and another running back for Cody, Marco Skoric. And it'll be another Cody first down to the 25 of Riverton. So Riverton is going to take a timeout, and that'll be the second timeout of the first half taken by the Wolverines. We'll go with it. It's Cody 14, Riverton 6 here in the first quarter, and we'll see if the Wolverine defense can stand tall. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
First and 10 for Cody on the 27 of Riverton. Here's a handoff right side again, getting through the pack and down inside the 20 where he's tackled at the 18, Marco Skoric. Skoric, a 6'1", 200-pound senior for the Bronx. It'll be second and a yard as Skoric providing good balance in this running game for the Cody Bronx. McFadden now going to run up the middle. He's going to have a first down, and he's going to drive through Riverton tacklers where Peyton Larson finally gets a handle on Cash McFadden. It'll be first down at the 10 or 11-yard line of Riverton. Back in the tempo, the Cody Bronx line up. Here's McFadden. He's going to run left side. He'll get the edge. Larson's going to come up and make the tackle. That's Peyton Larson. And the Broncs right back up and wanting to run tempo after a gain of 4 yards. It'll be second and 8. Nope, second and 6. They can get a first down at the 2. Cody now will stop and look for a tackle, but coming on the blitz and making the tackle for Riverton is going to be Cameron Vincent. He'll take down McFadden all the way back at the 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Cody Broncs, and that's what Riverton's going to have to do, is put pressure on the Cody quarterback. So 3rd and 16 with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. And we'll get a timeout called, this time by the Cody Broncs. Riverton defense coming up big on the hit by Cameron Vincent. We'll be back on KTAK.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field. Cody Bears, Baylor Bears here on a Friday night. A big 3rd down coming up here, Baylor. 3rd and about 14 yards for this Cody Broncs team after the big rush and sack by Cameron Vincent. There's McFadden. They'll hand off right side and getting the edge, but he's going to be tackled inside the 10. That running back, Landon Schultz. And a good gain, but it'll be 4th down for the Cody Broncs. They're going to go on 4th down, it looks like. 4th and 5 at the 7-yard line. McFadden going to come up under center as they get signs coming in. Big chance here for the Wolverine defense. Here's McFadden. He'll hand off up the front. And Cameron Vincent comes up, makes the first hit. And the Wolverine defense holds. It'll be Riverton football. 1st and 10 at the own 6. The Riverton defense stands up to the tempo and says, hey, we're pretty good too. It'll be Riverton football. And that was big, Baylor. How big is that for a defensive stand early in this season?
Well, it's huge. I mean, for a confidence boost, especially against a team like Cody, especially in a game where you've given up an 80-yard and a 77-yard touchdown right up the middle. I mean, to stop a run right up the middle like that, 4th down, I mean, it's got to be a confidence boost here for the Wolverines, and they get the ball back, no points cost from that fumble.
14-6, Cody with the lead. And Gantenbein going to throw it right side to Saltzgaver. He's out over the 10 where Hunter will be tackled at about the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines start at the 6, and they get good breathing room on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 5. So Riverton lost the fumble at 6:16, and then Cody went on a 4-minute drive and stalled on the 6-yard line, where now it's Riverton football, 2nd and 5 at their own 12. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll roll left side. He'll throw it over the middle, and it was to a wide open Peyton Larson. He reached up with one hand, and as a coach, you're like, try to catch it with 2 hands if you can. That ball falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the 12. Big 3rd down play.
I feel like Peyton Larson could hear some footsteps there. He was a little nervous to go up in the air, but yeah, like you said, got to try that with 2 hands and just wait for the hit.
Yeah, he was open on the play. It was a well-delivered ball in traffic by Gantenbein. So Riverton will send 5 receivers into the set. Again, Cody with that four down lineman. They've got 2 linebackers in the set. Gantenbein will look left. He'll throw left. It's going to be complete to Clay Sheets. And a Riverton Wind River Realty first down. Tackle by Landon Schultz on that far side. So big conversion on 3rd down keeps this Riverton drive moving. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the Riverton 23.
That was a huge play. First time they've looked at Clay Sheets tonight. But, man, great catch and way to get yards after the catch by Clay Sheets.
Yeah, you got to think Clay Sheets is going to be in this game plan big time. Of course, Clay, our Papa Murphy's player of the game last week, had 4 catches for over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. We're going to get a timeout called by Riverton, and that will be the final timeout of the first half for the Wolverines with 1:33 to play in the first quarter. It's been a track meet. Cody 14, Riverton 6. We'll be back on KTAK.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field. Cody Beers, Baylor Bears, and we'll be joined at halftime by Sergeant Jeremiah Stover of the U.S. Marine Corps, joining us again for the 2nd week in a row. Cody High School, Riverton High School, Powell High School in his area of recruiting, and we'll be happy to have the sergeant weigh in and give us some of his halftime perspective in this one. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Gantenbein pitches right to Vincent. He's going to throw it deep to Sheets. What a pass, it's complete. Down inside the 30 of Cody. And the tackle on the play is going to be Landon Schultz. Cameron Vincent, the backup quarterback. Cody had no clue that he was there. And it's going to be another 47-yard gain. Two games in the books so far, Baylor. We've had 3 throws for Riverton. That's got to be a lucky number, 47. 1st and 10 at the 31 of Cody. Riverton comes out and pulls out the play. Here's Saltzgaver. He's going to get hit about 4 times, and still he'll gain, looks like about 2 yards on the play. Hunter Saltzgaver looked like a ball inside of a pinball machine there. That's old school. That's a video game, Baylor.
Right, a video game. I don't know, every video game
old
I play.
Old school video game.
Yeah.
You used to stand over these
pinball.
machines.
You're talking about pinball. I thought you were talking about the football. My apologies.
Right, 2nd and 8 for the Wolverines. 4 receiver set, 3 this way. Eric Smith in motion on the left side. Gantenbein going to pitch to Saltzgaver. He's got room. He'll cut back over the 20, the 15, inside near the 10. Saltzgaver will go down at the 11-yard line. It'll be another Riverton Wolverine, Wind River Realty, first down.
That one an 18-yard run by Saltzgaver.
What's he have now?
He's up to 64 yards here on 8 carries, so 8-yard average. But really a shout out there to Caden Arnold. That was a fantastic block and opened up that hole on the outside.
This could be the final play of the first quarter. We're inside 10 seconds as Riverton breaks the huddle. 3 receivers set, and they try to draw Cody off, and that's going to end the first quarter. Riverton on the move for the 3rd time in this game. The Wolverines trail Cody 14-6. We'll be back. This is shaping up to be a very good football game between 2 powerhouses here in Class 3A, Wyoming football. I'm Cody Beers. He's Baylor Bears. We'll be back with the second quarter of play on KTAK FM.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the second quarter of play here in Riverton. We're going to have some stats coming up from Baylor Beers after a wild first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines on the 6-yard line. Here's Gantenbein. He'll try to find a hole. Oh, I'm sorry, it was on the 11-yard line. He'll go inside the 10, where Gantenbein's going to be wrestled down at the 9. 2nd and 8 for Riverton.
Just to tell you how crazy that first quarter was, both these teams over 200 total yards on offense. Riverton was at 206 and Cody is at 245.
Oh my.
In that first quarter.
Wow.
Also, it took 35 minutes. That doesn't usually happen in high school football.
Riverton used all 3 of their timeouts that they're allotted in the first half. And it'll be 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line. Gantenbein in the gun. Hunter Saltzgaver switches sides. They're going to pitch right side to Saltzgaver on the option. And the tackle will be made by one of the pretty hefty linebackers for this Cody team. Jess Hatch, 6 foot, 215-pound junior. It'll be 3rd and 6. Riverton can get a first down at about the 1-yard line.
One thing about Cody is they have plenty of depth. We just saw 2 guys sub out on the line for Cody and 2 guys just the same size subbed in, 2nd stringers. So
you got to think it's touchdown or field goal here.
Absolutely.
For the Wolverines. 3 receivers set. Sheets right. Hunter Saltzgaver comes to the right side of Gantenbein. Gantenbein now will come left. And we're going to get a flag thrown on the play. The Cody radio guy was going crazy as he was calling delay, and it will be delay of game on the Wolverines. Unfortunately, that's just one of those things that's going to happen to you when you don't have any timeouts to call. So now 3rd and about 11 for Riverton. You got to think that Riverton going to throw in the end zone here.
Either throw in the end zone or try to get in a position where, well, I think, yeah, you're right, in the end zone. I see the first down markers on the 1-yard line. So
good crowd tonight of Wolverine fans. They know that Cody was in town. Of course, Cody Bronx travel well. There's a decent crowd here. 3rd and 11 as Gantenbein. We'll see Hunter Saltzgaver now go in motion, and we'll get a Cody timeout on the play as defensive coordinator Scott Schnell comes over to talk to his Cody Bronx. So Riverton will have another opportunity to talk about it, and we'll go with it. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son...
Welcome back as it's 3rd and 11 for the Riverton Wolverines. 3 receivers left for Riverton. Gantenbein will drop the pass. He's going to throw it into the end zone deep, and it'll go off Caden Arnold's hand, incomplete. So you got to think Riverton's going to come on. They're going to attempt a field goal as the tee gets thrown on and working its way into the hands of Hunter Saltzgaver.
If you think about it, though, Riverton drove down the field, fumbled the ball to Cody, and Cody drove all the way down the field, and Riverton with a goal line stop. So this is still a win of what could have happened.
Saltzgaver's kick going to be a 29-yarder. It's up, and it's good. Oh, 29-yard field goal from Hunter Saltzgaver, and it's Cody 14. Riverton 9. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Still sits. Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Welcome back as Damian Sander and Logan Richard are back deep. That 29-yard field goal came at the 10:18 mark of the second quarter and cut into this Cody lead. It's the Bronx 14, Riverton 9. Here's Hunter Saltzgaver. He'll kick it up now going to the west. It'll be handled deep by Damian Sander. He'll go all the way back left side. You got to be looking for an illegal block as Saltzgaver's going to hit him, and then a host of Wolverines will finish off Sander right at the 25-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Cody Bronx. So Riverton stood up against this tempo offense of Cody and held them scoreless the last drive. We'll see if it continues to be a trend here in this second quarter.
A change that worked for Riverton, they put in Trevor Eckhart, a junior, 5'7", 210 pounds at nose guard. And after those two long runs right up the middle, I mean, that's been a critical change here for the Riverton Wolverines.
Eckhart is in there. Here's a pass left side. McFadden, a strike. Tackled by Braden Martin over there, and the pass is going to be complete to Nathaniel Pryor. McFadden, the son of Cody coach Matt McFadden. He's going to take off left side now, running around that left end. He'll have a first down and more, and he's gone. Cash McFadden made 2 steps, cut left, and he's gone. That run all the way from the 34-yard line, and Riverton has a player down right at the 34-yard line. They're trying to wave the Riverton coaches over, but Riverton with an injury on the other side. And the run was how far?
I didn't catch. I'll get it for you here in a second.
McFadden made a cut left, and there was nobody there. We've got an injury on the field with 9:46 to play. We'll go with it. It's Cody 20, Riverton 9.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. WyoGlass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WyoGlass is Lander.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Arnold makes his way off the field. Looks like he's okay. Kick up is good by Dean Werbelow, and that extends Cody's lead. With 9:46 to play in the first half, it's the Cody Broncs 21, Riverton Wolverines 9. We'll take a break. We'll be back as it looks like Caden Arnold may be okay. He's not on the bench. He's back out there, and that's good news for Riverton. We'll be back on KTAK.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back here. Cody leading 21-9. Cody already over 320 total yards on offense. Riverton defense got to figure something out.
Boy, they do, but right now we need Riverton offense as Hunter Saltzgaver and Eric Smith are back deep to receive this kick from Gunnar Peterson, left-footed kicker for the Cody Broncs. And what we found out is that this Cody running game they haven't missed a beat. I'm not sold yet on the passing game, but Riverton's got to figure out a way to slow the running game down if they've got a shot in this one. Here's Peterson's kick. It's going to be a little pooch kick, picked up by Hunter Saltzgaver at the 17-yard line. He's over the 30, or he'll be tackled right at the 33-yard line. That hit by Finn Manley, a senior, 6'2", 205 for the Cody Broncs.
Riverton's certainly still in this game, obviously. We have a lot of football left to play. And they've driven the ball down the field several times. I mean, three long drives for the Wolverines. They're having some success running on the outside. Definitely plenty of football here to get back into this one.
It's a different animal when you play the Cody Broncs and Star Valley Braves. They can come at you in waves, and that's what's happened here early. But still, as you said, a lot to play for as Gantenbein comes under center. Handoff straight up the middle, Hunter Saltzgaver. And right now the Cody Broncs are winning the line of scrimmage on defense. That's a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 for the Riverton Wolverines.
Yeah, Riverton's still trying to go up the middle, and Cody's just saying no. They got 7 big guys right there in the box.
Gantenbein in the gun. 2nd and 9 for Riverton. Gantenbein will roll left. He'll throw left to Peyton Larson. He'll have a first down. And he'll be tackled on the play by Caleb Bell, but a Riverton Wolverine, Wind River Realty, first down.
Good enough for a Wolverine.
Pass all the way up to the 47-yard line of Cody, and that time Larson wide open on the play on the 12-yard pass play from Blake Gantenbein. Now Peyton Larson feeling some pain over there, kneeling down, but he's right back up as Gantenbein comes in with the play. 1st and 10 for Riverton on their own 47. 2 receivers right. Sheets right. Also catching the ball is Larson again. He's going to fake and get another Riverton Wolverine first down all the way down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 13 yards for the Riverton offense.
That game's good enough for another Wolverine.
Boy, you like this Riverton offense. they have a number of weapons this year that they can go to.
I think that's something Linhardt needs to lean on. Saw it there 2 consecutive plays. Cody playing zone defense, it seems, with the pass, and they're leaving the underneath routes open.
So Gantenbein will come under center. Dane Cox in the backfield. Saltzgaver in motion. He's going to get the ball around the end. We'll see Hunter's speed here as he's over the 40. He hits one and then gets decked by the second guy. And that tackle going to go to Gavin Siebert. Gain of 4 after Hunter Saltzgaver ran nearly 30 yards to gain 4. Second and 6.
It took some speed to get any yardage out of that. There was a Cody Bronk about 2 yards in the backfield when Hunter got that ball, so great speed by Saltzgaver.
Well, and they've done their work. This Cody coaching staff doing a good job looking at Saltzgaver as the principal Riverton running weapon. Here's Gantenbein. In motion is Sheets, and a run back the other side to Saltzgaver. He makes one guy miss and then cannot make the second guy miss. And it'll be a no gain on the play. Again, good hustle by this Cody defense. That tackle by Alex Sitz, 6'1", 190-pound senior. And if you look at these sizes, Baylor, they're all 6 foot, 190 to 215 in that area for this Cody defense.
That's what I figured. I mean, looking down there, they are stout individuals.
3rd and 6 for the Wolverines at the 36 of Cody. Gantenbein in the gun. Saltzgaver comes left side. Gantenbein's got to take off. He's going to get inside the 30, and it looks like another Wolverine. Wind River Realty first down. So good run by Gantenbein. Bit of a hole there, and he took advantage. So 1st and 10 now at the 29 of Cody. Clock running, 7:05 to play here in the half. A lot of offense, a lot of up and downs. We're going to have sore necks after this one. There's Gantenbein in the gun. Saltzgaver off his left shoulder. 2 receivers left. Gantenbein rolls left again. They complete that short pass to Peyton Larson. He's wide open all the way down to the 15. It'll be another Riverton Wolverine, Wind River Realty, first down. 1st and 10 for Riverton now, right at the 15-yard line. Riverton taking what Cody's given him on offense.
That's exactly what I was talking about. They're giving him the underneath route, and Larson's just able to catch that and get a few yards after the catch and secure another set of downs here for the Wolverines.
1st and 10 at the 15. Now Riverton's got to find a way to punch this one in. If you're going to stay close to Cody, you got to score touchdowns. Here's a high snap. Gantenbein throws over the middle, and it goes incomplete. That was a near disaster play as Gantenbein had to jump high to catch that snap. And then he delivered it just a bit late to Clay Sheets over the middle. 2nd and 10. And if he gets a good snap, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. That snap had to throw off the rhythm a little bit. That throwing motion by Gantenbein kind of looked a little weird.
Wolverine marching band in attendance tonight. We had a nice rendition of the national anthem by some singers who went up on the ceiling of the press box. 2nd and 10 for Riverton. Gantenbein will drop. They do a little flea flicker over the middle. Oh, and he found it to Dane Cox. Double covered for a touchdown. What a pass. What a pass. Blake Gantenbein to Dane Cox. And Riverton right back in business. It's 21-15.
Not only a great pass, but great catch by Dane Cox. He had 2 Cody Bronks almost hanging off of him. And what do you need? 15-yard pass.
15-yard pass for a touchdown. Riverton looks like they may go for 2 here. And maybe they have seen something in this Cody defense they can exploit. 21-15, this is big. In motion is Sheets. Gantenbein comes right. He'll throw over the middle, it's complete. 2-point conversion. is complete to Peyton Larson. And Riverton now back within 4 with 5:06 to play. It's Cody 21, Riverton 17. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Back deep for the Cody Bronx after that impressive drive by the Wolverine offense. Again, it'll be the same 2, Logan Richard and Damian Sander. Here's the kick, and it'll go into the end zone. Hunter Saltzgaber says enough is enough. I'm going to start booting it. It'll be a touchback, 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Cody Bronx.
Blocking the ambulance exit.
Why are we surprised that a Kia would be blocking the ambulance exit?
That was a funny announcement. Yes, please do not block the ambulance exit.
Big game tomorrow, as we talked about, Iowa and Iowa State. And our cousin, he's a Iowa fan and he's a graduate of Iowa State. That's got to be the ultimate conflict. That's like going to CSU and Wyoming at the same time. 1st and 10 for the Cody Bronx. McFadden going to hand up the middle. Decent hole, but a big stop by the Wolverine defense. Led again by Cameron Vincent. Vincent coming alive on defense for the Wolverines. His dad was alive on defense too. That'll be a gain of 2. And McFadden under pressure. He'll throw over the middle. It's complete. And then we're going to get a holding, it looked like, right in front of the runner. That was complete to Nathaniel Pryor. That'll be a 29-yard pass play.
Yep, 29-yarder.
Here's the next throw to McFadden. He'll throw left side, and the pass will be complete to Trent Bauer at the 38 of Riverton. So 3 plays, and they've went from the 20 to the Riverton 39. 1st and 10 at the 38 for the Cody Bronx. McFadden gonna drop, pass to throw, and a big hit by Riverton on defense. That's Caden Arnold. Good to see him back out there. That pass will fall incomplete to Logan Richard. Arnold delivered the big shot. 2nd and 10, and this is where you want Cody. 2nd and long. Here's a long pass down the sideline. Incomplete. It'll go off the fingertips of Damian Sander. And finally, the Wolverines get a break. 3rd and 10 at the Riverton 39.
Wow.
Big 3rd down play for Wolverines. Cowbells are out for the Wolverine fans. And a good rush. Downfield, nobody's there. Pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10 for the Cody Bronx. And this is where the tempo offense can cause you problems if things aren't going your way. That time he just overthrew his receiver.
I think they'd have a series of plays called, and now you're kind of in no man's land where you don't expect to be.
4th and 10 at the Cody 39. Big play coming up for the Riverton defense. Quarterback is back. He'll throw left side. Complete. It'll be a first down for the Cody Bronx down to the Riverton 23. That pass to Logan Richard. Kind of a back shoulder pass that time from McFadden. And a first down for the Cody Bronx. 1st and 10 at the Riverton 23. McFadden looking. No pass rush. And the pass is complete to Richard. Tackled by Braden Martin at the 17 of Riverton. 2nd and 4 as Cody right back into this fast break offense. Handoff up the middle. And it's going to be close to a Cody first down. That run that time by Damian Sander. And the tackle coming up for Riverton is Camden Heil. 3rd and less than a yard for the Cody Bronx. McFadden's going to roll left. Riverton's got it sniffed out. Can they make the tackle? And I believe McFadden got the edge and the first down. He went out of bounds right at the sticks. We'll see what the call is.
4th down.
They're going to say 4th and about a half yard as McFadden comes under center. They'll hand it off up the middle. Big gain on 4th down. That run by Marco Skoric down to the 6-yard line. That tackle by Braden Martin. 1st and goal at the 6. Another handoff to Skoric. He's right up the middle and in the end zone. 6-yard touchdown, Marco Skoric. I don't know how you prepare for this. It's now 27-17, and Cody will come on for the point after kick. 10-point game here with 3:56 to play in the half. McFadden with the hold. Kick is up by Werbelow. It's good. Cody 28, Riverton 17, 3:56 to play in the first half. We'll be back on KTAK.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back. The kicker is Tommy Sitz, the 3rd kicker in this game for the Bronx. His kick will go high and deep, and it'll go through the end zone, touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton at their own 20. The Cody special teams that time got in a fight with themselves.
I saw that, yeah.
So
Riverton player got to be careful because he kind of pointed at him and maybe was laughing, but yeah, that was interesting.
11-point advantage for this Cody Bronx team, and now it's up to the Wolverines to answer again.
Yeah, they have the opportunity here to score here and then get the ball back going into at the beginning of the second half and score again. It's a kind of a chess move by coaches. Usually the team that wins the toss defers these days, but Cody elected to receive, so it gives Riverton this opportunity to double them up, as they say.
Well, it worked out just fine for the Cody Bronx as they went one play and 80 yards on the first play from scrimmage.
That is hard to argue with.
1st and 10 for Riverton on their own 20, 3:56 to play first half. Braden Martin will go in motion, and Gantenbein will take the first run for a gain of about a yard off the right tackle. They'll drive Gantenbein back, and he's urging on his teammates. Wolverines will come to the huddle, 2nd and 9. Riverton now in hurry-up mode. 3:33 and counting in the first half. And Riverton's going to jump. They had guys out. Hunter Saltzgaber was jumping, and it's going to be a false start on the Wolverines.
False start against the Wolverines.
Second penalty on Riverton.
Yeah, only the second one so far.
So that's an improvement from a week ago.
They haven't been big penalties. They had a delay of game earlier and the false start here, but those penalties sometimes can be drive killers. We saw that delay of game earlier kind of stall out the drive and end with a field goal. So.
2nd and 14 now for the Wolverines from their own 16. Cody leads it 28-17. We'll have some scores at the half. There's Gantenbein over the middle, and a big hit issued by the middle linebacker, Jesse Hatch. And they're still wrestling over the football, Dane Cox and Hatch. And a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Wolverines. Not sure what that was supposed to do. It was delivered right in front of the middle linebacker. 5 receivers set. 3rd and 13 for Riverton. 2:40 and counting in the first half. Riverton with no timeouts. And another flag on the Wolverines. False start on Riverton. Right now is when you need a timeout, because Cody's got 1 timeout and a chance, if they hold Riverton, to go on another scoring drive before the half.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, if you're Riverton here, you might want to try to stay in bounds so the clock runs. Got 3rd and 18 here. That's just such a long way to go on your end of the field.
Back-to-back penalties on the Riverton Wolverines. Wolverines out. 5 receivers set. Can bet there'll be a pretty hefty rush. There's Gantenbein. He's going to throw it deep and nearly hit Clay Sheets. He laid out at midfield. And the pass falls incomplete, and that will stop the clock with 2:05 to play. And Riverton going to have to bring on Gage Treber and kick it away. Was down by Gage when he was warming up before the game, and he was turning over some nice spirals. Cody Brox put 2 back, Porter Rao and Damian Sander. And Treber will punt out of his own end zone. It's a wobbly kick, fielded at the 45, and falling on it, dropping it and falling on it was Damian Sander. So with 1:58 to play in the first half, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cody Bronx, and they've been scoring quickly in this game. We'll have scores from around Wyoming. We'll have the scoring output here. It might take us 2 or 3 minutes to talk about it, but it's been quite a first half offensively for these teams. So Riverton now comes out on defense, and Cody with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Riverton 45. McFadden will drop to pass. He'll throw left, and good defense that time on the play. Coverage by Clay Sheets. Pass goes incomplete. McFadden tends to look to the right, and then he'll look back left toward Nathaniel Pryor, and that's what happened there. There's McFadden. He's going to get pressure. He'll throw it long. It'll go incomplete. And again, that pass intended for Nathaniel Pryor.
Riverton,
3rd and 10.
Riverton got away with too many men on the field. They had a guy running off the field. The ball was snapped. Got lucky there, but incomplete.
3rd and 10 for Cody at the Riverton 45.
Cody 0 for 4 on 3rd down so far.
McFadden stands at midfield. He'll hand it off. It's going to be a double reverse. Can Riverton see it and stop it? They will not. It'll be a first down for Cody. And then a late hit by Braden Martin out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds.
Martin knows he did it. And that's going to move the ball all the way down to the Riverton 20.
Who was on that run for Cody?
That was a double reverse to Damian Sander. And we'll get a personal foul on Riverton.
Personal foul against the Wolverines.
So now Riverton's back's against the wall. First and 10 for the Cody Bronx at the 19-yard line of Riverton. 1:39 to play in the first half. There's McFadden. He'll drop the pass, throws it over the middle. It'll be complete down to about the 8-yard line. Pass is complete to Porter Rao. Tackle on the play by Clay Sheets. First and goal at the 8 for Cody. McFadden sees a hole. He heads up the middle, and he's going to score. 8-yard run by Cash McFadden. McFadden, the junior, with another touchdown for this Cody offense. So on for the kick will be Dean Werbelow. All of a sudden, Cody has doubled up on the Wolverines. It's 34-17. Cody hustling on another player. 1:23 to play in the half. Riverton has time possibly to do something here. Kick down, kick up. It's not good. So PAT by Werbelow is wide right, but it's Cody 34, Riverton 17 with 1:23 to play in the first half. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Welcome back. 1:23 to play in the half. And teeing it up for the Bronx will be Tommy Sitz. Sitz, the third kicker in the game for the Cody Bronx. Eric Smith, Hunter Saltzgaver back deep for Riverton. Riverton had cut this gap to 21-17, and since then, back-to-back touchdowns by the Bronx. Here's a kick right side to Smith. It'll bounce. He'll pick it up at the 6. He's over the 10, the 15, and out at the 17-yard line where he'll be tackled on the play by Logan Richard. So Riverton with an opportunity here, 1:18 to play in the half. They will receive the kickoff to open the second half. You've got to think, you've got to try to do something here if you're the Riverton offense.
Well, scoring obviously would be great, but just try to get some positive plays out here. We've had both an offensive and defensive stand here that kind of sputtered and died there in the last 5 minutes for the Riverton team, so got to get something going.
Gattenbein out, 4 receivers set. He'll roll right, he'll pass right, and it's complete. And getting out of bounds on the play is Gage Straber. It'll be right at the first down stake. They're going to say it's about 6 inches short. Nope, they'll say first down, Riverton. At the 27-yard line, it'll be a Wind River Realty first down. 1:12 to play in the first half, 1st and 10 at the Riverton 27. Gantenbein out in the gun. One receiver right, three left. Gantenbein will stop. He'll throw it downfield and deep. It'll fall incomplete, and he took a big hit on the play. And Blake Gantenbein was down, but now he's back up and tough. That one hurt. Took a shot right in the chest. Did Blake Gantenbein. Riverton cheerleaders down front. They've got numbers on their chest this year. Interesting uniforms. 25, 20, and 36 right now on top of the two-girl pyramid.
They are the old football jerseys, so.
Okay, that's why they've got numbers. 2nd and 10. I did not see that. Gantenbein will drop the pass. He'll throw it deep down the right side. Clay Sheets nearly made the catch, but I believe he jumped out of bounds to try to make it. 3rd and 10. And again, if you give Cody a chance, that's why a first down here is pretty important. McCartan on the coverage that time for the Cody Broncs. 1:01 to play. Broncs lead at 34-17. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop the pass. He'll throw it left side. It's going to be a screen to Saltzgaber. He's outside at the 25, near the 30. Now up to about the 32, and he'll be wrestled out of bounds. It'll be a late hit and a Riverton first down. That hit by Landon Schultz out of bounds by the Cody Broncs. That'll take the ball up near midfield. Saltzgaber's run took him out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Personal foul.
It's Cody's second personal foul in this game. Both right on about the 30-yard line. The Riverton sideline.
52.8 seconds to play here in the first half, and now Riverton within striking distance. 1st and 10 at their own 48. Gantenbein looks to the left toward his coach. 5 receivers set. Gantenbein's going to take off running. He's going to head toward the left sideline, so make it over the 45 of Cody and go out of bounds at the 43. 45.5 seconds to play. 2nd and 1 for Riverton.
That's a great run by Gantenbein, and even got out of bounds from the middle of the field.
If there is one thing this Riverton team does well, it's they give good hits and they absorb good hits, and they get up and keep playing. 3 receivers right, 2 left for Riverton. Bad snap, but a completed pass and a first down for the Wolverines. Gantenbein to Clay Sheets down to the 37-yard line. And a Wind River Realty first down. 43 seconds to play. Wolverines moving the ball on the Cody Broncs.
That definitely hasn't been a problem here tonight for the Wolverines so far.
Gantenbein in the gun. 4 receivers set. Gantenbein going to throw over the middle, and he'll hit Peyton Larson. Now the Wolverines going to have to run to the line of scrimmage. Peyton Larson all the way down to the 25. It's a Wind River Realty first down, and the clock will start. They'll clock it, and that'll allow Gantenbein with 32.7 seconds to come over and talk things over with his head coach. And this hurry-up offense is something that it's just part of practice for Riverton. We saw it come into play last year in a 15-14 come-from-behind win at Buffalo, and there's just no panic. You've just got to keep making plays and moving the ball downfield.
It's a sign of a good coach, that's for sure.
2nd and 10 at the 26, and now a timeout going to be called by the Cody Bronc defense.
Timeout, Cody.
We'll go with it. It's a 17-point lead now for the Cody Broncs, but Riverton is trying to move the ball and come out of this one with a score. We'll be back on KTAK.
When repairs are complete.
After a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bob.
Welcome back. Pass into the end zone from Gantenbein to Clay Sheets. Touchdown, Riverton. It'll go 26 yards. What a pass. Clay Sheets took it away from the defender. And the Wolverines, they're not giving up. They've closed this lead to within 11 now as Hunter Saltzgaber steps on for the PAT. Gantenbein with the hold. Kick on the way is up. It's good. It's Cody 34, Riverton 24. Hey, this is a new era of Riverton football, and we appreciate all the sponsorships of Riverton football. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Or school night, we've got Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back here. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. If you're looking at the score, you might think it's a whole game. Over 750 total yards of offense so far in the first half. Just up and down for both of these teams.
It's an absolute statistician's nightmare here in Riverton, but crazy game to watch as Riverton drives the length of the field and connects on a 26-yard pass. Blake Gantenbein to Clay Sheets with 26.9 seconds to play. Here's a line drive kick, and the runner is Damian Sander. He's going to be dropped on that far side. And another tackle. Guess who? Cameron Vincent. Doing job tonight. The junior, he will be the Riverton quarterback in a year, in all likelihood. And it'll be Cody football now. 1st and 10 on their own 20 with 22.3 seconds to play. And you can bet they're going to try to score.
Absolutely. No timeouts for either team, though, so going to look for Cody to do the ultra hurry up.
Maybe the fullback up the middle again.
Oh, geez, I hope not.
8 touchdowns and 1 field goal have been scored in this game. Craziness. Cody with a 34-24 lead. Here's McFadden. He'll throw it left side, and getting out of bounds with that catch is going to be Porter Rowell. 17.4 seconds to play following an 8-yard gain. McFadden now. You got to wonder, are they going to try this again to Rowell? He'll get out of bounds, and he did not get out of bounds. Clock is going to keep running after the sticks move. It's funny because Cody hustles and gets the football every time so they can stay in this tempo. 5 seconds, and that'll be I don't think you can throw it like that. That should have been grounding.
Yeah, that should be grounding.
You cannot throw the ball. You cannot down the football unless you're under the center. So they get away with it. And now 3.6 seconds to play. 4 receivers set for Cody. They're going to go for the whole shebang. It's going to be a trick play. You watch. There's Porter Rao. He's going to get tackled, and that'll end the first half of play. Halftime score, Cody 34, Riverton 24. We're going to need a while to explain what happened. We'll be back, and we'll have halftime commentary from Sergeant Jeremiah Stover of the U.S. Marine Corps as we talk football coming up next on our halftime show. What a first half from Wolverine Field.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back. I wanted to bring it back right after that Marine Corps commercial. Hey, we've got Sergeant Stover here. And Sergeant, I don't want to get too weird here, but this back and forth, pushing each other around game, big plays, 8 touchdowns, 1 field goal. It's got to kind of feel like a war out there on the field. What do you think?
Yeah, it is. It looked like, well, I thought it was going to be a knife fight for the first half there, but it seemed to be a lot more scoring than I expected, which, you know, it makes up for a pretty good first half. And they just got weapons on both teams. I mean, that McFadden kid over on Cody, kid the tank, but we still got our own. And that Gattenbein, he has an arm. And I actually talked to his mom last night, and I was just complimenting her on, like, what a good player Gattenbein truly is.
Well, it's been fun. The number 2 and number 3 teams playing tonight, and offensively, it's been crazy. Over 800 yards of offense in this game. Like I said, 8 touchdowns, a field goal, and we still have a half to play.
Yeah, we do, and I'm excited for the second half. But I did not know that they were the 2 and the 3. That's kind of an interesting thing to think about.
Well, yeah, sit down. It
Thank you.
It strikes me that there's going to be a bunch of push-ups coming up here at halftime, right?
I mean, we can try. I think they're actually trying to get me to go out there and do a raffle this go around, but okay. I'll see if some cheerleaders want to do some push-ups.
You should do some push-ups here at the half, I think. Anyway, 34-24. Hey, we'll take a break if I can figure out how to run this, and we'll be back. This is a crazy game, 34-24 so far from Wolverine Field and Cody. Cody Bronx by 10.
With breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Welcome back to Wolverine Field here at the half. It's Cody 34, Riverton 24. Riverton will receive the second half kickoff. Scoring wise, it was wild. Cody won the flip and chose to receive, and we found out why right away as Cannon Grant, the tailback, ran right up the middle, 80 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Riverton would block the PAT, and it was 6-0 Cody just 18 seconds into this game. Riverton would answer 3 minutes later when Hunter Saltzgaver scored on a 2-yard touchdown run following a 70-yard drive. Riverton's PAT pass was no good, and at 8:42 of the first, it was tied. Riverton 6, Cody 6. But then we started seeing the athleticism of junior quarterback Cash McFadden, who's the son of the head coach and AD for Cody, Matt McFadden. Cash McFadden at the 8:17 mark would run 77 yards on a one-cut run for a touchdown, and then McFadden would hit Trent Bauer with the 2-point conversion, and it was 14-6. Cody. Riverton would drive all the way back down the field, but this was a turning point in the first half when Riverton lost a fumble with 6:16 to play in the first quarter. Cody would get the ball. They would drive nearly 4 minutes when the Riverton defense would make a stand at the Riverton 6 and stop the Cody effort. And after a quarter, it was 14-6. Riverton would then drive the ball. Hunter Saltzgaver would hit a 29-yard field goal with 10:18 to play in the half, and it was Cody with a 14-9 lead. McFadden then would run 67 yards on another one-cut run. Werbelow's kick at the 9:46 mark made it 21-9 Cody. Riverton would answer on a 15-yard pass from Gantenbein to Dane Cox with 6:06 to play in the first half off a flea flicker, a pitch back to Gantenbein from Hunter Saltzgaver, and then Gantenbein would hit Peyton Larson for the 2-point conversion, and it was 21-17. Cody would reel off back-to-back drives. First, a 6-yard scoring run by Marco Skoric with 3:56 to play. Werbelow's PAT made it 28-17 Cody, and then Cash McFadden would score his third touchdown of the game on an 8-yard run. PAT from Werbelow was good, and Cody looked to be pulling away. It was 34-17. But Riverton was not done, and with 26.9 seconds to play in the half, Gantenbein hit Clay Sheets following an impressive drive for Riverton with no timeouts, It was Gantenbein to Clay Sheets on a 26-yard pass, a beautiful pass into the end zone. Saltzgaver would hit the PAT, and that is the halftime score, Baylor. Halftime, Cody 34, Riverton 24. Riverton will receive the second half kick and another scoring opportunity right away. This is the halftime show brought to you by the U.S. Marine Corps. We'll be back with halftime stats, and we'll look at some scores from around Wyoming. This is Wolverine Football on KTAK.
As your vehicle with S-Tex Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location. giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Welcome back. Halftime score, Cody 34, Riverton 24. Here's Baylor Beers with a lot of stats.
Yeah, lots of stats here. Over combined 800 total yards of offense for these two teams. I mean, that's incredible for a first half of a football game. With more to play, Cody, they had 450 total yards. As a team, 161 through the air, 289 on the ground. Individually on the ground, Cannon Grant was 2 carries for 80 yards and a touchdown. He had that 80-yard touchdown run on the first play of the game. Marco Skoric, 4 carries for 34 yards. Cash McFadden, 7 carries for 150 yards. Landon Schultz, 2 for 11, and Sanders, 2 for 14 for Cody. Through the air, Cash McFadden, 10 of 17 in that first half for 161 yards. And then receiving-wise, Trent Bauer, two catches for 14 yards. Logan Ricard, 2 catches for 22 yards. Nathaniel Pryor, 2 catches for 37 yards. And Porter Rao, 5 catches for 94 yards. And he also had a touchdown, missing a few touchdowns for Cody in here. But as a team, they had no punts in that first half, 3 penalties for 35 yards. They fumbled once, but retained possession. They were 1 for 5 on third down and 2 for 3 on fourth down. For the Wolverines, they had 350 total yards of offense, which is nothing to shake your head at. For the Wolverines, passing 248 yards through the air and 102 on the ground for the Wolverines. Individually, Blake Gattenbein was 15 of 23 for 201 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air. Cam Benson did have 1 pass for 47 yards. That one went to Clay Sheets on kind of a trick play. Individual receivers, Gage Treber, 1 catch for 10 yards. Clay Sheets, 4 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown. Dane Cox has 3 catches for 30 yards and 2 touchdowns. Peyton Larson, 7 catches for 107 yards for him. And Hunter Saltzgaver, 1 catch for 11 yards so far in this game. Individually on the ground, Blake Gattenbein, 6 carries for 25 yards, and Hunter Saltzgaver, 13 carries for 77 yards. He has a 5.9 yard average per carry right now. As a team, they had 1 punt for 38 yards, 4 penalties so far in the first half for 30 yards for the Wolverines. They did lose a fumble on that near the end zone there. They were 3 of 5 on third down.
All right, those are your halftime stats. Riverton will receive the second half kickoff. We're winding down the first half, or the halftime entertainment, and we'll be back with more. It's Cody 34, Riverton 24, and don't go away. Enjoy this one. It's a track meet.
You don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back. Halftime score here. Cody 34, Riverton 24 as the Wolverines retake the field with about 47 seconds to go. The local scoring updates. Thermopolis at the half, 13-7 over Tongue River. And the Lander Valley Tigers up on Green River at the half. It's Lander 21, Green River 3. So this game, Cody over Riverton, 34-24, over 800 yards of offense in the first half. And I would expect we'll see more of the same, Baylor.
Yeah, I would guess so. I think, if you're Riverton here, you got to come out opening drive of the second half. And honestly, I'd kind of like them to run the clock a bit. That's what they're accustomed to. I mean, obviously, if they get given a long touchdown, obviously you'll take it. But got to run some clock down, kind of wear down these Cody Broncs, and just kind of put them on the back foot. They had a really good drive to finish out the first half, did the Wolverines. And so if you get a good drive here, get 7 points on the board, you're only down by 3. It's a completely different ball game at that point.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half kickoff. Riverton will receive on KTAK.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Welcome back. Kicking off for the Cody Broncs will be sophomore Tommy Sitz. He wears number 28. And back deep, Hunter Saltzgaver and Eric Martin for the Wolverines. Moon rising
Eric
over
Smith.
Wolverine Field. What did I say?
Eric Martin.
Oh, sorry, Eric Smith. Here's a short kick, and it's going to get away from and knocked out of bounds, and that was a smart play there by Eric Smith. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton at their own 16 as he knocked the ball out of bounds. That ball had a weird bounce on it. It went over the top of Braden Martin, and he probably should have caught it, but he let it go. And luckily it bounced Riverton's way.
I've been surprised. Eric Smith kind of liking the ball to bounce to him almost on these kickoffs. You feel as a coach you'd want him to catch it, But, yeah, smart play, way to keep possession there for the Wolverines.
You get a score from the NFL game. Friday night NFL action. Kansas City and San Diego. And it'll be Gantenbein in the gun. Dane Cox in the backfield along with Saltzgaver. Also a little short pass to Cox. He'll take off around the right side. He's over the 20 And he'll be tackled by Cash McFadden. So decent gain there of 6 on the pass on first down. So use that big tight end to your advantage. And Dane Cox with the catch.
Currently 13-6 at half in that game.
San
Defensive
Diego,
battle.
San Diego over Kansas City?
Los Angeles now. They've relocated.
Oh,
Remember,
sorry.
That was about 6 years ago. So.
All right. 13-6. Wow. Ganbine will hand off right side to Hunter Saltzgaver. He's over the 30, where he'll be knocked out of bounds on the play. But it'll be a Riverton and a Wind River Realty first down. The Wolverines come out with 2 plays, get a first down. It'll be first and 10 at the Riverton 32. Hunter Saltzgaver finding the yards a little bit harder to come by tonight. Ganbine under center. Cody loading the box with 8 players. Ganbine will hand off, and nowhere to go for Saltzgaver, as coming up making the play for Cody is Hatch, the middle linebacker. There was nowhere to go on that play. Second down and 10 for the Wolverines.
Not much luck for the Wolverines so far trying to run up the middle.
10:40 to play in the third quarter. Riverton now with 4 receivers in the set. And Gantenbein will take off up the middle. He'll be tripped up on the play again by Hatch. And we're going to get a fight going on over on the other sideline. And we'll see what the call's going to be. But coming out and not happy was the Cody coaches. Looked like Treber got involved with number 12 for Cody, Griffin Mortensen.
Fortunately, it was
Riverton's moving back.
It's going to be a situation where the refs get the retaliatory player, which was Gage Treber in this instance. It looked like the Cody player suplexed Treber out there.
Wow. Are they going to move Cody back? It's going to be a dead ball foul, personal foul on Riverton. Wow. Big penalty. You just cannot do that. And that'll cost Riverton big time. It'll be third and about 20. Little over 20 yards for the Wolverines. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop to pass. He's going to throw it deep down the right side. Hunter Saltzgaver was held from behind, no call. And the Riverton fans are letting them know. So fourth down for the Wolverines, and unfortunately, that penalty hurt that drive a bunch. So Treber, who was whistled for the personal foul, now stands deep to punt it away at his own 7-yard line. Cody with 2 receivers back. Treber will let the kick go, and it's going to be a good punt fielded at the 36, dropping the ball on the play, but then off to the races is number 15, and we're going to get a flag coming in from the side. So unfortunately, they had Damian Sander back about the 35-yard line, and he'll run all the way to the 44 of Riverton, and we'll get a penalty flag thrown. So it's going to be Cody football somewhere around midfield. We'll see what the call is. We're going to get holding on Cody. at the 43-yard line. So that'll move the ball back into Cody territory, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Broncs at their own 47. 10:01 to play in the third, and that penalty hurt Riverton big time.
Absolutely. It's a test of patience. You can't react.
McFadden in the gun. They'll hand off straight up the middle, and gone again. The exact same play they opened the game with. And Cannon Grant runs 53 yards for a Cody touchdown. Cody's lead is now 40-24. That was the exact same play they opened the game with. Grant now with 2 carries that I know of for over 130 yards.
He's had 3 carries, 1 of 80, 1 of 53, and 1 of 0 yards. So, kind of a weird night for him.
PAT on the way is up. It's good. Cody, 41. Riverton, 24 with 9:52 to play in the third quarter. We'll be back on KTAK.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Quick drive by the Cody Broncs results in a touchdown and a 41-24 lead. Sitz will be the kicker for the Broncs. His kick will go high and deep, and Eric Martin will pull it in at the 7-yard line. Martin's going to be hit hard at the 15. That tackle by sophomore Griffin McCartan back at the right at the 20-yard line. It'll be first down for the Wolverines, and this is the first time when you start to see the Wolverines' shoulders maybe dip a little bit in this game.
Yeah, definitely need to, if you're Coach Linhardt here, you need to put together a few plays to build the confidence here back for this team. I mean, really, once again, we're one play out of this from being a 10-point game and being back in the game, so plenty of football left to play.
The long runs have killed the Wolverines in this one. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand off, and Hunter Saltzgaber tries to get the edge and just unable to get it. Big hit on the play by Porter Rao. This Cody Bronc defense is fast and physical. 2nd and 12 for the Wolverines, and they are now teeing off on Saltzgaber. 9:19 to play in the third. Gantenbein in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Gantenbein will stop. He'll throw it back across the middle to Peyton Larson. He's been hoping all night long. And until you stop it, keep throwing it there. Gain of 6 on the play. And now it'll be 3rd and about 6.
Yeah, Larson's been busy tonight. That was his 8th catch so far in this one.
Gantenbein out with the play. Full moon now rising over Wolverine Field. in the southeast corner of the end zone. Gantenbein will stop. He'll throw it right side to Caden Arnold out near the 27-yard line. And it'll be 4th down. And at this point, if you're Riverton, you just about have to go for it. Riverton is going to go for it. Cody shuffling in out about the entire defense. And they'll get their starters back on the field. So 4th and 4 for Riverton. Gantenbein in the gun. Riverton needs to figure out a way to do something, and now we're going to get a Riverton timeout. With 7:39 to play in the third, got to think we're just about in must first down form right now. This is Wolverine football on KTAK. We'll be back.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Welcome back, Gantenbein. 4th and 4. He's in the gun. He'll throw it right side to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver gets over to the 30, and it's going to be right at the sticks. Somewhere around the 31-yard line. And it's pretty close to right at the sticks.
Honestly, the Cody player,
we'll see what
surely
they call.
They'll measure this.
And
wow.
They give Riverton a first down. And you got a big lead if you're Cody, so you're not too upset about that, but I would have been calling for a measurement.
Yeah. Ref was looking 40 yards away at the sticks, made the call, but no, honestly, the Cody defender helped Saltzgaver out there, tackled him forward and gave him probably another full yard at least.
So 1st and 10 for the Riverton offense, 7:30 to play here in the third quarter. Gantenbein in the gun. Martin in motion. Gantenbein is going to pitch it left side, and Saltzgaver will get the edge, and he'll run over a defender and go out of bounds. Landon Schultz forced him out of bounds, but Schultz took the brunt of that hit from a fast-moving Hunter Saltzgaver. 2nd now and 4 for the Wolverines. Riverton desperately needs a scoring drive here. It's their 2nd drive of the second half. 9 touchdowns have been scored in this game. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll roll right and throw it deep down the right side. He'll overthrow Clay Sheets. Coverage on the play by Landon Schultz. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Sheets had a step. Pass was overthrown. What are Gantenbein's stats now?
He is 19 of 29 for 220 yards in this one. He has 3 touchdowns as well.
We did get the Lander score in at half. They were beating Green River 21-3. Now after 3, it's Lander 28, Green River 9. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll throw it back left side again. That throwback to Saltzgaver pays off. It'll be a beautiful run. Saltzgaver still up. He's down inside the 40. And it'll be a gain on the play of 23 yards and a Riverton Winter Realty first down. 7:07 to play. That is just when you roll every play and then you pull that one out, it absolutely fakes teams out.
Absolutely. They've ran that like 4 or 5 times tonight, and that's been the best time so far.
First and 10 for Riverton at the 40 of Cody. Gantenbein will stop. He'll take off, and he'll break one tackle, but he will not break the second, and then he's going to take the brunt of the Cody defense. Leading the way was Gavin Siebert on that tackle. 2nd and 8 for Riverton. 5:34 and counting, and Riverton doing a nice job on this drive, working the clock. And if you're going to learn something from this game, is that it's going to be very difficult to win if you can't stop the run and if you get into a track meet with Cody. 3 receivers set, in motion, pass right side to Dane Cox. Dane will get down over the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down now and 4 for the Wolverines. 5:53 and counting in this one.
Riverton 4 of 7 on 3rd down so far in this game.
3rd and 4 for Riverton. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop, throw it over the middle. It's going to be complete right at the 30-yard line. Looks like it's going to be another Winter Realty first down. That pass complete to Caden Arnold. First down, Wolverines.
In that game, it's good enough for Wolverines.
The short passing game is working well tonight. Peyton Larson's been open. Caden Arnold's been open. Hunter Saltzgaber's had some nice catches. And then the longer passing game has worked well too for Riverton. But they've given up too many yards on the ground tonight. Gantenbein under center. In motion, Cox. Right side pitch to Saltzgaber. He'll cut, make one guy miss, and gain 1 yard to the 29.
That was
just nowhere to go for Hunter Saltzgaber.
No, great move by him to even get any positive yardage. There was a Cody Bronk bearing down on him.
That Cody front 7 is really doing a nice job stacking the box. Gantenbein comes in with the play. 4:27 to play here in the 3rd. That was a loss on the play, of 4 yards. 2nd and 9 as Gantenbein rolls left. He'll throw over the middle, and the pass was high. Clay Sheets took the big hit that time from Nathaniel Pryor. And it'll be 3rd and 9 for Riverton. When you throw it high to a receiver, he's going to pay the price. And that's what happened.
Yes.
Was Cox, Martin, and also coming out of the game, Hunter Saltzgaber. Now you got to be thinking, we've got to get this first down some way. 3rd and 9 at the 29. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He's got time. He'll throw it toward the end zone. Clay Sheets with the near catch. He's going to take a big hit in the end zone. And the coach is out yelling at the officials who should have called some sort of penalty according to the Riverton coaches.
Now they're going to huddle here.
Boy, that was a big hit on a defenseless receiver. And they're not going to call anything.
I mean, Clay Sheets' mouth guard was up by his forehead. He got hit so hard, and they're not going to call a thing. Linhardt needs to be careful here, though.
Linhardt clear out on the field, arguing things. And it's going to be 4th and 9 at the 29, and the play clock is running. Wow, what a hit. Cody defenders feeling it too. I believe that was Griffin McCartan on that hit.
Riverton's got to go here.
4:02 to play. Gantenbein in the gun, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Cody defense. 4:02 to play in the third. It's Cody 41, Riverton 24. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
4th and 9 for the Wolverines. At the 29, they've got to get to the 20 for a first down. And it's going to be a tipped pass, and Cody will take over on downs. Gantenbein saw an opening, and he tried to throw the fastball, and it's knocked incomplete. So frustration for the Riverton offense, who moved the ball downfield, and the Cody Bronc defense held at the 29. 3:57 to play, third quarter. It'll be Cody football.
Honestly, an impressive drive by the Wolverines. They had a 4th down conversion and several 3rd down conversions on that drive. Just couldn't get her in the end zone.
I'd like to say special thanks to Rusty Harris for the great graphic work across the bottom of our screen in our live stream. Cody going to come out with 3 wide receivers, and you got to think that why wouldn't they run it up the middle again? Cash McFadden, they'll hand up the middle, and the hole collapses. Coming up, making the hit that time was Peyton Larson. And a gain of 5 that time for Cannon Grant. 2nd and 3, I guess. They gave him 7. There's another handoff to Grant, another big hole. Peyton Larson in on that tackle, also Dane Cox, and a Cody first down. Broncs go with tempo. 3:30 to play in the third. McFadden going to look to throw long over the middle, wide open downfield. Larson just lost his guy, and it ends up being Nathaniel Pryor with the big gain all the way down to the 29 of Riverton, 24 of Riverton, first down. McFadden fake the run up the middle, and then they'll run around the right side. That was Landon Schultz. Tackle on the play by Braden Martin of the Wolverines. And now down injured on the field is Jesse Hatch, the middle linebacker and offensive lineman for the Cody Broncs. And the way they're acting, he's got a cramp on the field. 3:01 to play. We'll go with it. Cody driving. It's the Broncs 41, the Wolverines 24.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Welcome back. 2nd and 6 as Hatch makes his way off the field at the 20-yard line for Cody. McFadden going to take off up the middle, and he cuts inside near the 10, where it'll be a Cody Bronx first down at the 12-yard line. So this tempo offense keeping the pressure on Riverton. 17-point advantage for the Bronx. There's McFadden. He'll pass left side. And that pass to Logan Richard. Wolverines over there, including Caden Arnold on the stop. Also, Clay Sheets. 2nd and 7. They can get a first down at about the 2-yard line. And it's going to be a touchdown run for the Cody Bronx. Landon Schultz will run it in from 9 yards. And another touchdown. It is now Cody 47, Riverton 24 with 2:22 to play in the third. Cody will come on and attempt the kick. Tommy sits. They'll run players on the field. Sits with the hold and the kick. It's good. And Cody has doubled up the Riverton Wolverines. It's 48-24 with 2:22 to play in the third quarter after the 9-yard touchdown run by Landon Schultz. We'll be back on KTAK.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back. Sitz will line it up. Riverton with Martin and Saltzgaver back deep to receive the kickoff. 48-24 lead for the Cody Bronx. Martin's going to receive the ball at his own 2. He's going to fake right, then go back left. He'll get the edge and up over the 25-yard line where Martin's dropped.
Smith with a 23-yard return. The Wolverine football.
Tackle on the play for Cody is Elias Woodring, a 6'3", 180-pound senior. This Cody squad has 19 seniors. And they lost a bunch of seniors last year, and that's a great program that can hold on to these kids clear through high school.
Yeah, Cody has always been good. I mean, even back when I was in high school 10 years ago, they've been a force to reckon with in 3A for a long time.
Gattenbein out. He'll start things in the gun. Gantenbein will pitch right to Hunter Saltzgaber. He'll cut over the 30, 35, 40. Hunter's going to go out near midfield. And a nice run of about 23 yards for Hunter Saltzgaber. They'll officially give him 24 yards. And a Riverton first down. The Wolverines aren't done yet. And that run should send Hunter Saltzgaber over 100 yards for his second week in a row.
Yeah, he's 19 carries right now, 115 yards.
So first down, a Wind River Realty first down for the Wolverines. And they've got second down over on the sticks. Gantenbein under center. Cox in motion, 3 receivers set. Saltzgaber going to try that left side again, and he's going to go down for no gain. Second and 10 for the Wolverines. Another tackle by Sitz on the play. 1:44 and counting here in the third. In a very long football game. We still have a quarter to play, and we're 2 hours and 15 minutes into this one.
Score doesn't reflect it, but Riverton's offense has been pretty decent. Up over 450 total yards of offense so far.
Finishing has been a bit of a problem for the Wolverines. Here's Gantenbein. He'll throw right side over the middle, and nobody was there. Pass falls incomplete, 3rd and 10. And now coming off the field, injured is Caden Arnold. Looks like he may have, looks like he's got a cramp in his right calf. So we're not going to speculate, but the trainer is trying to straighten that leg out. And that screams of a cramp. 3rd and 10 for Riverton at their own 49. Be a few bumps and bruises after this one for the Wolverines. Gantenbein pitches right side to Saltzgaber. He's over midfield, over the 40, cuts it back to the 30, and inside, and a big run. 26-yard run for Hunter Saltzgaber, and a Wind River Realty first down. 1:04 to play in the third. This group of Wolverines does not give up.
Yeah, Saltzgaber was about 6 inches there from taking that to the house. Absolutely the definition of a shoestring tackle there by the defender.
These are non-conference games, but you want to win them if you can. And right now, Riverton just wants to find the end zone. Here's Gantenbein. He'll come right side, throw toward the end zone. Incomplete. That had pass intended for Clay Sheets. And coverage on the play by Cody's Cash McFadden.
Woodring covered. Second down.
40 seconds to play here in the third. Riverton trying to find a way to score. 2nd and 10 at the Cody 25. Riverton will be on the road next week, and we'll be in Evanston with them. One of the longest road trips of the season. There's Gantenbein. He'll fake the handoff to Hunter Saltzgaber, and then he'll be wrestled down by the center of this Cody defense. Tackle on the play by Cinch Dalton. Another senior, 5'11", 195 pounds. They are literally all about the same size.
Yeah, it looks like it on the field. I mean, those middle 6 guys, 7 guys that are coming out, they all look about the same, stocky and well built.
You can tell they spend time in the weight room. That's going to end the third quarter of play. Riverton will let the clock run out. When we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7 at the Cody 22. 3 quarters down, it's Riverton trailing Cody 48-24. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies, Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
12 minutes to play as we open the fourth quarter. Riverton driving, 3rd and 7 at the 22 of Cody. Mark Linhardt still calling plays. Coaching his 142nd game of his coaching career, all at 3 different high schools. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop the pass. Now Gantenbein will take off, and he's going to have a first down as he gains all the way down to the 13-yard line, or the 12-yard line, excuse me. And he went out of bounds as a flying Cody Bronk came past him. So 1st and 10 for Riverton. They can get a first down at the 2-yard line.
Really the first time we've seen the middle open up for him. Just not very much room in the middle of that Bronx defense.
48-24, Cody with the 3 touchdown and a field goal lead. Riverton under center, they'll snap it to Hunter Saltzgaver. It's a sweep and another tackle on the play for the middle linebacker, Jesse Hatch, as Hunter Saltzgaver with the short gain down to about the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. It's one of those games, Baylor, where you've got to take it as a teachable moment in your season. A lot of games to play. What have you done right in this game, and what do you need to improve? Here's Gantenbein. He'll roll right. Braden Martin's wide open in the end zone, but Gantenbein threw on the wrong side, and I believe Martin should have looked right. He looked left. Wide open. Pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 5 at the 7. Boy, and if you want to, there's no such thing as moral victories, but getting a score here would be a lift for the Riverton offense.
Absolutely.
Literally moved the ball all over the place today. 3rd and 5 at the 7. Gantenbein rolls right. Looks back left. He'll hit Dane Cox. Cox is inside the 5, down to the 1. And he'll be tackled just short of the goal line. Boy, and if there is some gutsy play tonight, Caden Liebrecht was sick all week, and he's played the entire game for this Wolverine squad. 1st and goal at the Cody 1.
Yeah, it seems like so far this year, things trying to work against the Wolverines, but man, what an effort by Liebrecht.
Gantenbein under center. They'll push and shove and move number 18 toward the goal line. Do we have a call?
Gantenbein will keep it away in his box.
He will not score. He's near the end zone. He'll come out. And boy, I get worried when the senior quarterback's asked to do that in a game that doesn't really matter. But he's willing to do it. He'd jump through a wall for his head coach. 2nd and goal inside the 1. Looks like at about the 1 foot line for Riverton. Ganbine pitches right to Saltzgaver. He's going to sprint for 1 yard and a Riverton touchdown. Touchdown Wolverines with 9:40 to play. And a nice drive by this Riverton offense. Capped off with the second touchdown of the game for Hunter Saltzgaver. With 9:40 to play, it's now 48-30. Saltzgaver on for the PAT. Kick is on the way. It's up. It's good. 48-31, 9:40 to play. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back here. 9:40 left in the fourth quarter. Cody still up on Riverton, 48-31. Stats-wise for Riverton, they are almost up to 500 total yards on offense. They're at 497. Saltzgaver there, 23 carries, 148 yards, and he just scored his touchdown there. Blake Gantenbein, 23 of 38 for 357 yards in this one so far. Excuse me, 257 yards. Sorry.
Wow,
and 3 touchdowns.
Those are some stats. Saltzgaver with 2 rushing touchdowns in this one, and he's still kicking the football. This is a Riverton team it's nice to see. They're not giving up at all in this one. Now we could see an onside kick. 10 people up, and the onside kick is delivered, and it's caught. And making that recovery is the guy with 2 long touchdown runs tonight for the Cody Broncs, Cannon Grant. So 1st and 10 for the Cody Broncs at their own 48. 9:40 to play in this one. 79 points on the scoreboard. Yes. Combined for these two teams.
79 points, almost 1,100 total yards combined between the two teams.
And it's 8:30. And I believe Kansas City Chiefs are losing. There's one good thing's happening tonight.
I was going to say, I hope so.
We'll try to get an updated score here. 3 receivers in the set as McFadden comes out for the Broncs. He'll drop to pass the ball and throw long, wide open downfield. And the catch is complete. Wide open that time was Porter Rao, who's now over 100 yards in passing in the game. And they didn't mess around. You want to play with us, we'll play back. Right back into the tempo mode. Handoff up the middle to Skorick. He's going to battle his way inside the 5. And finally making the tackle is Clay Sheets. Literally 25 seconds off the clock, and Cody already on the doorstep. Handoff Skorick. He'll score. Wow. 3-yard run, Marco Skorick. And another Cody touchdown. That literally took 32 seconds, and it was a 52-yard drive.
Cody does not mess around, that's for sure.
Look how far this field goal kicker is back. Gets a run at it, kick on the way. It's up, it's good for sits. And it's 55 for Cody Broncs, 31 for Riverton. 9:08 to play in this one. We'll be back on KTAK.
Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back. 9:08 to play. 55-31 lead for the Cody Broncs. And a 3-play, 52-yard drive in 22 seconds for the Cody Broncs. Sitz will line up. Martin and Saltzgaver back deep. And that kick's going to go through the end zone. Touchback. Riverton will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 9:08 to play. So 11 touchdowns scored in this game. Riverton cheerleaders still having a good time. And the Riverton offense now will come out and look to move the football. Gantenbein with 257 yards passing. Saltzgaver with 150 yards rushing in this one. And the handoff right up the middle. Big hole for Hunter Saltzgaver. And he'll be tackled right on the Wolverine out at about the 25. They're going to say the ball was on the ground.
There is a flag on the play as well. Unless that was his beanbag, I guess.
Did Saltzgaver lose the ball? He gets up holding his head. And they're going to leave the football, I believe, with Riverton.
Yeah, there's a flag right between all the refs there.
There is a flag on the play.
While they deliberate, here's a little fun fact. The highest 11-man single-game total since 1970 is 87 points, so we are 1 point away from tying that record here in this game.
Personnel foul face mask on the Cody Broncs. Now, what did you say? Say that again.
Okay, let me. The highest 11-man football game combined score between teams, 87 points, and that happened in 2002. And we're at 86.
All right. You're right, 86.
And the highest was 87.
Wow. And now we're going to get a flag thrown on Riverton for not having enough players on the field. And then the official counts, and there was enough. He waves it off.
Good guy.
It's the first game of the year for a lot of these officiating crews, too. We need to keep that in mind.
It's unfortunate. No, okay.
Clock is running. Gantenbein under center. Hand off to Braden Martin, straight up the middle. And he's going to be tackled by the helmet. That'll be a Riverton Wolverine gain of 6 yards on the play. Tackle Lucas Stewart for the Cody Broncs. I think I'd keep giving it to Braden Martin right up the center until they'd figure out how to stop it. It looks like most of the second teamers in the game on the defensive line for the Cody Broncs. Gantenbein under center. Dane Cox in motion. Handoff, Martin. He's going to be tackled for right at the line of scrimmage that time, and a good tackle for the Broncs. Anchor Stewart, 6'1", 240-pound senior. It'll be 3rd and 4 as Hunter Saltzgaver comes back in the game for the Wolverines.
Also, I have to apologize. That number I gave was for one team. Didn't read the headers, so there you go. Now I'm eating crow.
Okay, so it's 87 points for one team. So we're not close to setting the record. Pass downfield incomplete. That pass intended for Dane Cox. 7:20 to play. 4th and 3 now for the Riverton. Riverton wants to keep this drive going to keep the Cody offense off the field. Gattenbein out in the gun. 4 receivers set for the Wolverines. Gattenbein will stop, drop, and throw it complete to Clay Sheets at the 46-yard line. That was thrown in a spot where Sheets was the only player who could catch it, and the reliable senior gives Riverton a Wind River Realty first down.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Gattenbein. Also a great catch by Sheets.
1st and 10 for Riverton, 7-12 and counting in this game. Gattenbein in the gun. He rolls right, hits Dane Cox. Cox makes one guy miss, and he'll gain down near the 36-yard line of Cody. Gain of about 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2. Feel the temperature's starting to cool off here. Football temperatures out here, even though it's been just a beautiful night for football. Full moon over the football field. 5:30 to play. Gattenbein comes under center. 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle. Hunter Saltzgaver cuts outside. Nearly breaks the tackle, but Nathaniel Pryor with the touchdown saving tackle on Hunter Saltzgaver. It'll be another Wind River Realty first down as the ball now inside the 30 at the 28-yard line of Cody.
Hunter Saltzgaver's been very close to breaking some of these runs for long touchdowns.
55-31 is the score. Gattenbein rolls right. He'll throw toward the end zone. We got a flag coming in, but a complete pass. That time downfield to Clay Sheets.
Currently 2 flags on the turf.
Looks like we're going to get holding on the Riverton backfield. And there's another penalty thrown down about the 16-yard line, and a Cody Bronk injured on the play.
Another great pass by Gattenbein.
Looks like they're calling for a trainer possibly. Player's down holding their shoulder. That gives Riverton a chance to talk things over on the sidelines. 5:50 to play. We'll be back. We'll take a break on KTAK.
And higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
All right, we've got Riverton will decline one penalty, and now the official will come over to talk things over with Linhardt. So they will go with the play, and that was a complete pass to Clay Sheets.
Yeah, it's
after all that, Riverton declines the penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton on the 14 of Cody. 5:50 to play in this one. Gattenbein Pitches it left side to Saltzgaver. He'll get the edge inside the 10, down near the 5 is Hunter Saltzgaver. He'll be tackled by Mercy Buck, a sophomore for the Bronx. And it'll be 2nd and 4 for Riverton. 5:25 and counting.
Hunter Saltzgaver may be small, but he's not afraid to lower his shoulder.
He's not. He's got to be getting up around 200 yards rushing.
169.
Okay, well, he's on the backside. 2nd and 4, Braden Martin in the backfield. He'll get the handoff straight up the middle. Martin all the way in for a Riverton touchdown. That will be a 7-yard touchdown run for Braden Martin. And the Wolverines find a way for another scoring drive. 4:58 to play. Hunter Saltzgaver will attempt the PAT. Placement's down, kick is on the way. Kick is up, it's good. Cody 55, Riverton 38. 4:58 to play. We'll be back on KTAK.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need it. Wow. Welcome back. 1,200 yards of offense in this game, and Baylor, you're getting pretty good at this stat program on the spreadsheet, and you have to when there's 1,200 yards of offense.
It's especially hard in games like this with Cody because they only take about 5 seconds in between snaps. Trying to move the camera, run the clock, keep stats, you know. Pity me, please, fans.
So it looks like Riverton may, I don't know if they'll attempt the onside or not. It looks like Saltzgaver may attempt it on the right side this time. And no, he'll kick it deep and out of the end zone. And to me, that's the right way to go. So it'll be first down for Cody at its own 20 with 4:58 to play. 17-point advantage. You know, if Riverton could have scored on that first drive of the second half, who knows what would have happened. Riverton had all the momentum going in at halftime, but Cody still had plenty of their own.
Yeah, it's hard to stop Cody for sure. I think we were within 10 at that point, so you get a touchdown there, you're within 3. I think you're right, it's a completely different ball game.
At least for a while.
Took Riverton half a quarter to kind of get their head back on their shoulders after that. The 2 kind of botched drives to start the second half.
4:58 to play, 1st and 10 for the Bronx. Starters back out there. Cash McFadden will hand it straight up the middle. Martin will come on for the tackle. And that time they did a nice job tackling Cannon Grant after a 3-yard gain. That tackle by Braden Martin. 2nd and 8. Another handoff up the middle to Grant. And Riverton, Peyton Larson, and Braden Martin on for the tackle. That was a gain of 4. 3rd and 3 for the Bronx. Handoff right side to Grant. He's going to have a first down and more. Look like a potential holding call as Eric Martin comes over, makes the tackle along with Camden Heil. And it'll be a Cody first down with 4:05 to play. McFadden just handing off now. He'll drop the pass. He'll throw it deep down the left side, and it'll go way over the top. And wow, a flag comes in from way in the back. And you're kidding me. They're going to call
15 yards over his head.
Pass interference on Clay Sheets. Oh my. That ball wasn't even in the vicinity of the receiver. So 15 yards moves the ball all the way to the 50. Riverton's going to have to screw its head back on here and get back on defense. As Cody will attempt to score. There's a handoff left side and a good gain on first down by Damian Sander. Now now there is a number 45 in the game, but we don't have him in the program. Hand off to 45, and a big hit and tackle that time for Caden Liebrecht, senior lineman for the Wolverines. 3rd and 5 for Cody. So McFadden in the gun. He'll drop the pass and then take off running on the left side. And a good job there. It looked like, but it'll be a Cody first down, as coming up trying to make the play was Clay Sheets. And he did stop him short of a first down. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Broncs. Cody Broncs have not punted tonight, and they're not going to start now. 2:44 to play, 4th and 4 at the Riverton 44. Riverton crowd wakes up on this defensive stand, doing a nice job with the cowbells. There's McFadden. Liebrecht chasing him, and McFadden's going to get a first down as Liebrecht just unable to catch up.
McFadden will keep it.
And McFadden will gain down to the 33-yard line, where it'll be a Cody first down. Caden Liebrecht was offering chase, but the exhaustion is there for the senior.
Yeah, played this whole game sick, as we said earlier. He's definitely
2:20 to play. Sorry about that. We'll see if Cody tries to punch it in here. McFadden in the gun, looks to his left. They'll hand it straight up the middle to number 45. And he'll run all the way down to the 22-yard line with 1:57 to play. There's just nobody in the middle of this Riverton defense making tackles. That's happened all night. Running straight up the middle for another Cody first down. 1st and 10 at the Riverton 22. Clock running. 1:39 to play. McFadden again, hands straight up the middle to 45. Braden Martin will make the tackle. And down to about the 18-yard line goes number 45 for Cody. We're going to say that it's Jonas Schultz. He's wearing number 46. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's Damian Sander. He's 5'10". So.
Yeah, Schultz is like 5'7". 54 seconds to play. We'll see. The ball is snapped to McFadden. Inadvertent snap. And the clock stays running. Now inside 35 seconds to play. And you just take a knee now if you're Cody. Looks like they're going to do it. Victory formation for the Bronx. McFadden going to take the knee, and that'll do it. Final score from Wolverine Field. Cody Bronx 1-0 on the season with a 55-38 victory over the Riverton Wolverines. Riverton drops to 1-1 on the season, and they'll travel to play at Evanston next week. We'll be back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show coming up next. Final score, Cody 55, Riverton 38.
A lot of time. Expressway lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. WyoGlass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WyoGlass is Lander.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Welcome back. Final score in this one, Cody 55, Riverton 38. We're going to have some extensive stats reported in just a minute, but we'll go over some of the scoring in this one. Cody would open this game on the first play from scrimmage. It was Cannon Grant right up the middle, 80 yards for a scoring run. The PAT kick was blocked, and it was 6-0 Cody. Hunter Saltzgaver would score from 2 yards out. It was 6-6, and the PAT try for two-point conversion was no good. That was a 70-yard drive for Riverton. Then Cody quarterback Cash McFadden, who's the real deal, would sprint 77 yards for a run with 8:17 to play in the first quarter. McFadden would then hit Trent Bauer with the two-point pass, and it was 14-6 Cody. Riverton would lose a fumble with 6:16 to play in the first, but then the Riverton defense would put on its best stand of the night and stop Cody at the Riverton 6 with 2:22 to play in the first. After one quarter, it was Cody 14, Riverton 6. Second quarter started with Hunter Saltzgaver hitting a 29-yard field goal with 10:18 to play. It was 14-9. Then McFadden would run 67 yards. And at the 9:46 mark, his second scoring touchdown of the game. Werbelow's kick made it 21-9. Gantenbein would hit Dane Cox then on a 15-yard flea flicker pass. It was a handoff to Hunter Saltzgaber, tossed back to Gantenbein. Reminded me of the Wyoming Cowboys last year. At the 6:06 mark, Riverton would score. Then Gantenbein would hit Peyton Larson with the 2-point conversion. It was 21-17 with 6:06 to play in the first half. And folks, that would be as close as Riverton would get to Cody the rest of the game, because Cody would respond first on a 6-yard touchdown run by Marco Skoric to extend the lead on the Werbelow PAT to 28-17 with 3:56 to play in the first half. Then Cash McFadden would score his third touchdown of the first half on an 8-yard scoring run. The PAT kick was good. It was 34-17. Then Gantenbein would hit Clay Sheets on their only touchdown hookup of the game. A beautiful pass with 26.9 seconds to play in the second half. Saltzgaber's PAT cut into the halftime lead. It was 34-24. Third quarter got around, and Grant would again run up the middle, 53 yards for a touchdown. Sitz's PAT made it 41-24. And then at the 2:22 mark, the Cody lead would be extended to 48-24 as Schultz scored on a 9-yard scoring run. Sitz's PAT 48-24. Fourth quarter would come around. Riverton would actually outscore Cody in this quarter, 14-7. On Hunter Saltzgaber would score his second touchdown of the game. Did he score? Nope. Saltzgaber would score his first touchdown of the game with a 1-yard scoring run with 9:40 to play. He would kick the PAT, and it was 48-31 Cody with 9:40 to play. Marco Skoric would come right back. Cody would go on a 3-play, 52-yard touchdown drive that would take 22 seconds. And Skoric would score from 3 yards. Sitz would hit the kick, and it was 55-31 with 9:08 to play. Riverton would then respond. They would have a decent drive. It would last nearly 4 minutes, and Braden Martin would cap it off with a 7-yard touchdown run. Saltzgaber's PAT created the final score in this one. Cody 55, Riverton 38. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back on the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We'll go over the many stats in this one with Baylor Beers after a break on KTAK.
To support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Welcome back. Click It or Ticket postgame show. Cody Bronx, they make a statement in Game 1 of the 2025 season. They're not done dominating 3A football, as they beat Riverton tonight 55-38. Probably some of the best news for the Wolverines. Looks like they got out of this game relatively injury-free. There was some dings and bruises, I'm sure, and if you're Blake Ganbine and Hunter Saltzgaber, Caden Liebrecht tonight, you're probably feeling like you've been in a war. But, boy, there's a lot of stats to talk about tonight in this one, Baylor, so why don't you share this big night offensively with us and the listeners.
Yeah, first starting with the Cody Bronx, they had 674 total yards as a team. And they had 4 rushing touchdowns, each one longer than 50 yards. So the big play definitely they used to their advantage today. As a team, 245 yards through the air. For Cody, 429 yards on the ground. As a team. Individually, Cash McFadden was 13 of 20 through the air for 245 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Trent Bauer, 2 catches for 14 yards. Logan Ricard, 3 catches for 25 yards. Nathaniel Pryor, 3 catches for 76 yards. And Porter Rao, 6 catches for 136. And he caught 1 touchdown. That touchdown went for 50 yards for him. Rushing-wise, Kanan Grant, 8 carries for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. Marco Skoric, 6 carries for 47 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cash McFadden, 12 carries for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. Landon Schultz, 4 carries for 23 yards and 1 touchdown. And mysterious number 45, we don't know who you are, but 6 carries for 34 yards in this one for you. Cody had 5 penalties for 60 yards. They had 2 fumbles, but they recovered both of them. They were 2 of 7 on 3rd down and 3 of 4 on 4th down conversions. For the Riverton Wolverines, the offense certainly showed up. Just need to finish a few more drives than they did. Total yards for them, 565, 332 through the air, and 233 on the ground. Blake Gattenbein in this one, he was 26 of 42 for 285 yards through the air. He had 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Cam Vincent had 1 completion in this one for 47 yards. Individual receivers, Gage Treber, 1 catch for 10 yards. Clay Sheets, 6 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown. Dane Cox, 7 catches for 55 yards and 2 touchdowns. Peyton Larson, 9 catches for 117 yards in this one. Caden Arlen had 1 catch for 2 yards. Hunter Saltzgaver, 3 catches for 38 yards. Rushing-wise, Blake Gantenbein had 11 carries tonight, 45 yards for him. That's a 4.1 yard average. Hunter Saltzgaver had 26 carries for 169 yards. That's a 6.5 yard average for him, and he had 2 touchdowns on the ground. And then Braden Martin, 3 carries for 13 yards, and he had a touchdown. As a team, 1 punt for 38 yards. I guess not as a team. Gage Strieber, 1 punt for 38 yards in this one. They had 6 penalties as well for 60 yards. They did fumble 1 time and lost that fumble. That was the only turnover in the game for either team. Riverton was 7 of 13 on 3rd down conversions and 2 of 2 on 4th down conversions. Lots of yards in this one. Almost over 1,200 combined total yards. Over quick math, 90 points in this one between the 2 teams.
And 1 punt.
And 1 punt.
All right, those are your stats. We're going to take a quick break. We're waiting for Coach Mark Linhardt, and we'll be back with our Gatorade Good Sport of the Game and our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game after a short break on KTAK, home of the Big Offense.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Welcome back to the postgame show, sponsored by Click It or Ticket. A lot of offense in this one, 1,250 yards of offense, thereabouts, in the game. 12 touchdowns, 1 punt, and a field goal. And our Papa Murphy's, Gatorade Good Sport of the Game. First, we talked it over, and the young man was sick all week. He played the entire game pretty much. Senior lineman, wears number 77, one of my all-time favorite numbers. And tonight, our Gatorade Good Sport of the Game, Caden Liebrecht, who at one time was chasing McFadden across the field, and he had nothing left. But he stayed in there. He stayed with it, and congratulations to our Good Sport of the Game, Caden Liebrecht. We've got Coach Mark Linhardt showing up here, and Coach, we just went over these stats, and
did it feel like
more than 1,200 yards of offense.
Did it feel like the 90s whack?
It was crazy.
Yeah, like Hawaii versus Wyoming in the 90s or something like that.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's it's disappointing. It's disappointing that we bring back as many starters as we do defensively, and for us to give up that many points. We just got dominated up front. I mean, they on their double teams, our D tackles were getting moved 5-6 yards. I can't think of one area where we played well defensively. With throwing the ball over our heads, we got so much work to do. But the good part about it is when you play a team like this right away, we could have scheduled cupcakes and kept going on and playing people and beating them, and our flaws don't get exposed. Now they're exposed. And everybody might think that I'm super angry and upset. I'm excited to dig into this tape, and I'm excited to see what we can do as a coaching staff to fix it. I don't know if we can. At times, we're just not tackling, and we're timid. But we got some holes, and we got some things to fix, and we just. I failed as a head coach tonight, no doubt about it, and I didn't have a good plan or our guys ready to go defensively, and there's really no excuse for that. We practice tempo all week, but you can't really simulate it. But give Cody a lot of credit. That's a good O-line, a very good O-line, and Cash McFadden is going to be a great quarterback. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Yes, he's an athlete, and he throws the ball well, and he's just good. He's just a good football player, and just a junior at that. So kudos to Coach McFadden. Obviously, we did some good things on offense, but, man, it's – you get in a shootout, we fumble down inside the 10.
That hurt.
Then we have in my opinion, an obvious mistargeting call down here. That's targeting at any level of football. And our officials do a great job, and these guys did a good job. It's just that's one, when it's third and long, and it's a penalty that's going to be for a first down, to maybe go in and cut it back down to, I think, 10. We needed to just kind of trying to keep up with them, and we just, that's tough there, but that's not why we lost the game, and those guys did a good job. I just think that, when it involves player safety and we talk about that over and over again, I just think those are things that need to be called.
They were running the ball right up the gut on you guys.
They ran power and counter the whole night. They ran a little buck sweep, but it was power and counter all night. We tried spilling it. We tried blitzing it. We tried games. We tried slants. We tried movement. We tried absolutely everything, and none of it worked. I think we had a chance there. We don't make a tackle on their sideline to maybe get off the field on fourth down on one of those where, you hope you can get it done. But if we play that way defensively, I'm not going to be a super happy coach when we come up here most nights. So they exposed some flaws. We got away with some things last week. We got to find a way to be better because that's a good football team, and we're going to play some good football teams.
Yeah, you're heading on the road now for 3 straight.
Yeah. And Cody, I'm so more concerned about our team than Evanston or anybody we play at this point because, like I said, my fear and worry is we're going to have people telling them how great it was because we score 38 and our stats look good, and we have some issues like that on this team, to be truthful. And there's only one stat that matters to me, and if we win every game 3-0, my ego's not going to take a hit. I want to win, and hopefully we can emphasize that to our players when they're told that from other parties about their stats and things of that nature.
Coach, there will be a lot of offense to look at on tape this weekend. And, got to make a long road trip next Friday down to Evanston. It's a long bus ride every year.
I'm sure Coach Moore's pretty excited to turn on the tape and figure out ways that they can run their gap schemes at us. And we're going to have to find a way to stop it. So hopefully we can improve.
It's hard to find scores tonight, even though we did. Lander beat Green River fairly easily tonight over in Lander. But I know a lot of people were watching this score because I kept getting texts saying, what the heck's going on there with all the offense?
Yeah.
And,
and it could have been even more, truthfully. And that's what's wild. We fumble inside the 10, and we got stopped a couple times down there. I think we only punt once?
Only one punt in the entire game.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work to do, and Coach McFadden and I kind of share. We're like, geez, looked like a MAC game on Wednesday or Thursday nights. You know what
It
I mean?
did.
Or Tuesday, yes. So.
I don't know that I've ever called one that had this much offense.
Yeah. No.
So.
Yeah, I'm not. We obviously got to get more physical. So the practices will be geared to that. And our guys need to see the film and see the mistakes that we make. And with the 3-day weekend, we didn't get much film time. And we scheduled a JV game on Tuesday, which I don't think helped.
Sure.
And next year we won't do that when we play these guys. So, but we got to find a way to be better. And we'll get back to work. And that's why we get paid to coach. And our players, I think they'll respond. But it's not all bad, but we got a lot of work to do.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us up here. Win or lose, you're always here. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. All right. Our Papa Murphy's player of the game tonight. What do you got, Baylor?
Yeah, I think this one has got to go to the Riverton running back, Hunter Saltzgaver. And I closed the stats, so give me one moment to pull them up here. But he had 26 carries for 169 yards tonight, 2 touchdowns on the ground, and then he also caught 3 passes for 38 yards. And
kicked a 29-yard field goal.
Kicked a 29-yard field goal and several extra points. And frankly, put Riverton in a position on kickoffs. You know, I mean, they were kicking it to these players that were running 80-yard touchdowns and put them in a position where the Riverton team could get back and defend them. But, you know, Hunter Saltzgaver, he gave it his all, really. I mean, he never gave up on a run. He tried to bounce everything out if he could. He tried to juke people. I mean, he was trying to make every play he could. And, you know, he deserves Papa Murphy's player of the game.
Well, over 300 yards rushing in 2 weeks for Hunter Saltzgaver. And you know, this Riverton team probably down right now. And, you know, we shouldn't get excited about a loss like this, like Coach says, but it was great offense all night. But you've got to make those tackles, and you've got to stop teams when they run the tailback up the middle. And, you know, I guess I really didn't put 2 and 2 together, but I think Coach is right. I mean, you've got to figure out a way to defend against a really good offensive line, and Cody brought it tonight. They were able to run all over Riverton. Riverton did a nice job running against Cody too, but you've got to look in the mirror a little bit on this one because you've got 3 road games coming up, and you've got to figure out a way to get back on the winning side next week.
Well, it's kind of like what he said. This was a really good game, really good time for this game because Cody is so good. They are going to expose a weakness if there is one. And, you know, luckily for Riverton, we're technically in week 1 of the high school season. There's still 7 more games to make the improvement. And knowing Coach Linhardt, he's going to watch this film all day tomorrow. And, you know, there's going to be a correction made. It might not be immediate. And, you know, I mean, Evanston might get away with a few and Green River might get away with a few. But, you know, towards the end of the season, that's when you're going to start seeing. And that's what we saw the last 2 seasons. I mean, just the amount of improvement with each game that Riverton had. I mean, you know, there's no reason to doubt that problem will be fixed. And,
yeah.
You know, like he said, it's a loss is a loss, and it sucks to lose. And I'm the same way. I'm incredibly competitive, and I want to win every game. That's why I'm in 4 fantasy leagues, and I get really upset if I lose. But which doesn't matter at all tonight. But
it doesn't, but that's funny.
You know, the stats obviously are good, and individual performances are good. But when you're playing as a team, and you know you got to bounce back after a loss like this, and look at the positives, but also work on the negatives, and don't make the same mistake the next week.
All right, thanks, Baylor. Well, we'll be back on the road next Friday night. It'll be Riverton at Evanston. It's a beautiful bowl to play in down there, and they do a nice job hosting us every year down in Evanston, so we'll look forward to that trip. Then Riverton will travel back to Green River to complete non-conference play the following week, and then right at the end of the month, Riverton will travel to Douglas, and that'll be the opening of the East Conference season. And that means that all the games from there on out it's money ball. I mean, you're playing for a conference championship, or at least the idea that you can win a conference championship. This is a preseason game. A lot to be learned tonight, but some to celebrate offensively. But you've got to get physically back in shape for next week because you don't want to start your season with losses in 2 of the first 3 games. But as Coach said, it doesn't really matter. You've got to worry about yourself and look in the mirror a little bit in a game like this. But really nothing to get too excited about here. Just a lot of things to think about heading into week 3, as Riverton now in the first 2 games of the season has scored 52 and 38 points. That's 90 points in 2 games, and you'd think you'd feel good about that, but you don't want to be giving up defensively what they gave up tonight.
Certainly not, and you're not going to win a championship if you continue to give up what they gave up tonight. But, like you said, these are preseason games. That's kind of the point of them. The non-conference slate, not only do you see the other side, who you're going to probably play in the playoffs, but, it's a chance to correct issues before the games actually matter, which is what conference play is. So, conference play is so important because you don't want to meet a Cody in Cody. You don't want to meet a Star Valley in Star Valley. You want them to come here. That's why that conference championship is so important. So these games definitely very important, and I know Coach will, his whole staff will work to correct these issues and give Riverton a legitimate shot at a conference championship.
All right, thanks, Baylor. Hey, a special moment for me tonight. Got to run into former high school teammate, longtime friend, Scott Schnell, who's the defensive coordinator for the Cody Bronx. Want to wish him and his family the best, and always good to see friends from the youth. So congratulations again to Coach McFadden and the Cody Bronx. Big win tonight here at Wolverine Field. Also good to see Chance and the Cody play-by-play crew as they came in here, and we'll be talking to him again on Tuesday as we talk about Wyoming Cowboy football. Wyoming Cowboys will host Northern Iowa tomorrow on 99.1 KWYW, and we'll have the call from Laramie. And for Baylor Bears, I'm Cody Bears. Again, the final score tonight, the Cody Bronx 55, the Riverton Wolverines 38. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Enjoy this cooler weather, and we'll see you next Friday from Evanston for more Riverton Wolverine football on 93.9 KTAK.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County